Welcome live to the TVN pregame show. I'm Mary Claire Zacharias alongside Sal Valera, Graham Warner, Josh Mills, and Zach Wolzen. We will be previewing the Week 6 matchup as a 4-1 St. James County Thunder take on the 2-3 Blue Valley North Mustangs. The Thunder got the 27-21 win over St. Pius last Friday night, led by Jake House, the running back for the Thunder, as he had 21 carries for 113 yards and 4 touchdowns. Zach, what do you see last week from St. James that really encourages you heading into this week?
Well, we faced some early adversity and really couldn't stop Pius on the ground or in the air. Like, their quarterback power was just basically unstoppable in the first half. So to see us come out in the second half and play like we did and make the plays necessary to find the win is really empowering, and it's good luck for the rest of the season.
I think the offense is up against a really, really good defense, and I think that they executed really, really well. Defensively, there's some stuff to be learned there. You can watch film, but I think as far as offense goes, once the defense starts clicking, it's going to be a really, really dangerous football team.
I mean, the defense was a little shaky in the first half, like you guys said, but then they really came out firing. I mean, on the broadcast, we noticed like that third quarter was just complete polar opposite to what we'd seen in the first half. So I think that's encouraging. They need to kind of keep that up going through this week. Obviously, you can't let your guard down. You always got to keep pushing. And I think with the defense doing better, that's going to kind of help the offense play the best football they can.
Absolutely. And the Thunder really played 4 quarters of football last week, especially against that run-heavy offense of Pius. I really think they just played all 4 quarters the best way they could, especially against that like Aquinas-esque offense that Pius ran. A lot of trick plays, option plays. Although they did get some big breaks, the Thunder really just were consistent all the way through on both sides of the ball.
Yeah, absolutely. We saw from the Pius offense, Hudson Bailey and Cannon Cruz just running the ball the whole time, barely threw at all. And like you guys said, we did see some turnovers by the Thunder offense, one by Horvath and the other by House. Those can be game changers, especially coming down the stretch of the regular season, but also in the game as well. Josh, how can the Thunder make sure to keep their hands on the football and not give their opponent any more opportunities on offense than needed?
Well, I think it's just down to the fundamentals. Catch the ball when it's thrown to you. Make the right decisions. I'm not a quarterback, so I can't really speak to that. That's John Hornback's thing, and you know what? I trust him when he's got the ball in his hands to make good decisions. That interception last week was a pass that should have been caught, hit Alec Jett in both hands, and I think Alec Jett knows that. I think Alec Jett's a fantastic wide receiver. He's a WR1 for a reason. And, just going back to the fundamentals and catching the football and making good plays. Holding on to it with 2 hands when you're in a situation where they're going to be trying to strip the ball over.
Yeah, like kind of similar to how Aquinas will keep the ball and ground and pound all quarter long. And next thing you know, you've one possession the whole half. So I feel like if we could kind of replicate that, and it really helps us control the pace of the game. And if we control all phases of the game, are sound on defense and on special teams, it's hard to get me 100%. Absolutely. It's just remaining consistent, limiting turnovers, and really just doing what's best with the cards you're given on a specific drive, field position, playbook, defensive personnel, and whatnot. Really just staying consistent, getting positive yardage on every play, and going at least scoring points on every drive is really the keys to victory.
Yeah, and I mean, we said Hornback 1 turnover last week. He's got 3 turnovers on the season. But, I mean, a few of those really haven't been his faults. Last week, obviously, Jett just bobbled the ball. That's unfortunate, and you hate to see it. But Hornback has really been playing good football, and he's been kind of keeping it, for the most part, out of those areas where he could turn that ball over. And I think that's very promising. I think that's showing that this offense is disciplined. And a couple mistakes don't show the whole picture of how good they've been playing this year. They've been playing amazing. I'm into that.
Now let's talk about this Thunder defense. They made some game-sealing plays. Cameron Sealing, the senior linebacker, came in and showed out when it mattered the most, had 8 tackles on the game. What can the Thunder defense continue to improve on as they face the Mustangs?
No, I feel like the Thunder defense, they're playing amazing, but if they come out a little stronger, I mean, they were a little more kind of shaky, like I've already said in the show, in that first half. But if they can come out aggressive, strong, set the tempo for this game, as they're usually the first players on the field, as we usually receive in the second half, we usually play defense first. They usually come out, they set the tempo for it. And I mean, Cam Sealing, we don't see much of him, but he was playing lights out against St. Pius, and I think that's really promising. I think this team just need to keep playing the way they do and set the tempo every week.
Absolutely. And I was able to get an interview with Cam Sealing yesterday. You'll see it later in the broadcast after the pregame show. I really just think that the Thunder defense got a little bit complacent last week in those first couple quarters. They weren't expecting Pius to really be that juggernaut of an offense that they were in that first half. And in the second half, once they realized that they meant business, I really think we turned on the Jets and really just overpowered them for the rest of the game.
Yeah, I mean, Bam and Cam played an absolutely incredible game. Did a really, really nice job executing when people needed to step up and make plays. I think that the defense just needs to work on their run game because that's on film now. And there are going to be teams in the playoffs that are going to try and exploit us by pounding the ground, especially up the middle if they have big offensive linemen. St. James historically does not have very big linemen. And we have really aggressive linemen who come off the ball hard and will hit you and you'll feel it. But when you're up against linemen who are 5-6 inches taller than you, you're going to have to strategically find a way to mismatch them. And so I think that it's just going to have to come down to just playing more aggressive so we can look more intimidating on film and maybe force them to throw because that's when our DB route comes into play, which they're excellent as well.
Yeah, it's all of you said. I heard a lot of the guys saying that they thought Pius' O-line was actually better than Aquinas', how they were sound in their adjustments or responsibilities, and they really just came off the ball hard and knew what they were supposed to do and got it done. So, of course, it was great to see how we responded to that in the second half and to force some turnovers that were game-changing. But going forward, we can't allow ourselves to start slow in the first half and get punched in the mouth like that.
And honestly, kind of, Graham, like you said, I kind of feel like the Thunder knew they were going to run the ball. They just couldn't stop them in the first quarter. But after the half, they kind of got some stops, then got the momentum going because their quarterback situation, guys, was kind of unknown. We didn't really know what we were going to get. We got Hudson Bailey, and he can run the ball, and then Cruz can run the ball. So then we decided to stop him there after the second half. Now let's turn our attention to Blue Valley North. The Mustangs are currently on a 2-game skid with losses to Blue Valley West and Blue Valley. And they have only put up 1 touchdown and have allowed 30-plus points in a 2-game span. Sal, how did the Thunder use this drought by the Mustangs to their advantage?
Well, I mean, most teams, they're going to have a drought. I mean, this is just not a very good skid for North right now. I mean, 1 touchdown against... I mean, Blue Valley and West are great teams, but, I mean, you expect to be putting up low points. I think North are just kind of very demoralized, and I think if St. James come out and start playing aggressive, playing just good, hard-nosed football like we've been doing all year, I think they can really just kind of put North on the back foot and just keep on going.
Absolutely, and you all know what happened last year in the playoffs against North. It was a... sight to see, to say the least. But yeah, North really just hasn't been putting their drives together well, piecing their puzzle together at all. Their drives have been ending in punts, turnovers, you name it. And their offenses are just overpowering them because their defense is on the field all the time. And really, North just needs to find a way to put the ball in the end zone or put some through the uprights just this week.
Coach Rackey's really been reiterating the message this week that this is an EKL opponent. It doesn't matter what their record is. It doesn't matter how many yards that they have. This is still an EKL opponent. You have to respect him. You have to take him seriously. Because I think it was 2-3 years ago, at least my freshman year of high school, North was undefeated. Okay, not undefeated. They hadn't won a game. And so we went into that game kind of thinking, this is going to be an easy win. And they ended up getting the better of us and getting their first win in the season. And in a league where you're pretty much guaranteed to make the playoffs. They're just trying to play for seeding at this point. They're going to come out desperate, and especially after that playoff loss to us last season, they're going to come off hard, and I think it's going to be a little bit of a closer game than people initially anticipated, which is why that we're just going to have to stay sharp and play the football that we know how to play.
As Josh said, it's any given Friday, especially in the EKL, and North is a good opponent. They've got good players all across the field, but with that being said, a wise man on the pregame show last year said Blue Valley North was the laughingstock of the EKL. And I actually haven't seen differently. So, of course, you got to go out and play the football game, but see.
Yeah, definitely cannot overlook your opponent. And we see this, like, their defense is on the field a lot of the time during the game. And the defense has got to get off the field because then they're just going to be tired. And the offense is most likely getting 3 and outs, like, mostly every time. The Mustangs are led by QB Lark Anderson, who has a 55% completion percentage, just on 4 touchdowns on the seasons. The Mustangs have offensive lineman Elijah Shaw up front, who just picked up an offer from Iowa State, who provides some extra protection in the backfield. Zach, just how can the Thunder use more of their pass rush and or blitz with the offense struggling as of late?
Yeah, of course. It's kind of awkward for North to have like some of their best players be their skill position guys because games are obviously won in the trenches. So if we could dominate the defensive line of scrimmage, especially this week, and keep Lark contained because he can run, then that'd be really, really good for us.
As far as different defensive coverages and situational football, I'm just going to leave it up to Coach Den. I trust him so much, and ultimately it's just up to us to execute. So whether or not he's incorporating the blitz is completely up to him, and I trust him whether or not he's doing it. So I don't really have any commentary on that.
Absolutely. Going to the coaching aspect of things, football is not just a physical game, it's a mind game as well. Reading those offensive personnel and those formations as a defensive coordinator is crucial to your team's success. And I trust in Coach Den, absolutely. And I think we'll be able to put it away if we can play some good defense.
Yeah, D-line has been key. They've been playing amazing this year. I think if they can get past Shaw on the O-line, I think it's going to be a pretty easy game.
The running back for the Mustangs, Caden Augustus, has 390 yards and 2 touchdowns on the season, as he is a quick running back who also excelled in track and field, so we know he's fast. Graham, what do the Thunder need to do to contain him and get off the field quick?
It's just another week. It's just another crazy running back. Augustus is definitely a skillful player, but we've also seen the likes of Calnart, LJ Bounds, and etc. Caden Cruz last week. Definitely need to put a stop to him and really just focus what he likes on offense, watch film, see where he likes to go, see what holes he likes to fill, and really just try to really just contain him and keep him inside the line.
Yeah, good running backs in the EKL are everywhere. I mean, like you said, Arndt, Cruz, Bowens, Augustus, House, every team it feels like has a great running back. So it's nothing new. I think we just played the same game plan we've been playing, contain the run game as best we can. And yeah, just like you said, excels at track and field. If you let those sprinters get out in the open, they're going to go. So just kind of keep him contained and make sure he doesn't get all that green space to go.
Exactly. Just like Grant said, I mean, he's a great player, great running back, but we've been seeing great running backs all season, and we've dealt with them one way or another. Maybe not Cal Arndt, but, especially throughout the last couple weeks of the season, we played some pretty good rushing defense when it mattered most. So I feel like we just stay mentally focused and execute and do our jobs, and we'll defend it.
I mean, looking at these numbers, 390 yards, 2 touchdowns, they're not super impressive to what we've seen. And when you had dealt with guys like LJ Bounds, Calnart, Kenan Cruz over on the Missouri side, this guy should be relatively easy to handle, but you never know. You can't take, it's like I said earlier, you cannot take things serious, or my goodness, you cannot take things lightly in the EKL, because that's when they'll start to kill you. So, like you said, don't let him get the open field, contain him, stuff to run, or keep him behind the line of scrimmage, preferably the latter, and play a good football game, play situational football.
Yeah, I agree with you. His stats doesn't completely jump off the page, but we still can't overlook it as well.
And you said Cal Arndt, we contained him for 3 quarters at least. Like, we minimalized him, so I think we can do a great job holding Augustus for 4.
Let's start with our Week 6 predictions. We got 5-1 Rockhurst at Aquinas, who are 5-0 on the season. Zach, could you have in this one?
Aquinas riding like a 24-25 game win streak at this point, but I think it ends this week. Last year, they beat Rockhurst by 1 point in overtime for their first win against Rockhurst ever. I think Rockhurst can be hungrier than ever to just come out and beat the crap out of Aquinas. So we'll see what happens, but I'm going to go with Rockhurst here.
Bishop Mears let me down last week. I believed in them, and frankly, it's really been keeping me up at night thinking about that game. I think that Rockhurst also will get the W this week. I think, like you said, 1 point loss last year. Aquinas isn't as good as they were last year. They're still a fantastic football team, but it's time for them to get knocked off their high horse. Come on now.
Yeah, this is going to be a tight matchup. I mean, Rockhurst have some playmakers with Cash Lindrowski Jr. plays both sides of the ball. He already has 1,000 yards and 9 touchdowns on the season. And he also plays defense as well, 44 tackles So he is all over the field for the Hawklets. But at the same time, I think Hallinark's just too powerful. I mean, when he goes off, he goes off. So I'm going Aquinas.
That's fine.
You know, I think this is game of the year, a regular season game of the year, if you will. You know, this is probably one of the harder decisions I'll make here on this pregame show. But you know what? Give me the Saints. It's an unpopular opinion, but give me the Saints.
You know, we've had Aquinas, I think, every week on picks, and I've been scared to pick against him just because that win streak. But this is the week I feel confident in Rockhurst. I think they get the job done. That 24-game win streak is only because of that first-time win last year. I think that one ends tonight against Rockhurst. Give me the Hawklets.
Now we got Olathe West at Mill Valley. Olathe West took down the defending back-to-back state champs in Gardner-Edgerton last week. And they're going up against Mill Valley, which is hyped up. They're going to be on the Today Show this Friday as part of the Today Show's Friday Morning Light segment. So there's going to be a lot of hype from that. And they're here from Sunday Night Football as the Chiefs take on the Lions this Sunday night. Salvating on this one.
You know, Olathe West really, really dominated against Gardner-Edgerton. It was a game I kind of had my eye on, and it just Gardner got completely blown out. And Mill Valley, I think they're kind of on a little bit of a high. This is a big stage for them. They want to kind of be more like known, like they're getting their screen time. So, you know, give me Olathe West. I think they pull off the upset tonight and kind of shut down Mill Valley's party.
It's an unpopular opinion there, Sal.
I think they shut them down.
You know, Gardner-Edgerton really isn't the same team they were last year. And although beating them is impressive in their 6A school, I think Mill Valley is just too much. I think Mill Valley, their legacy, and especially with the hype they're having today, going into this weekend, I think they're going to be able to pull it out.
I mean, this is going to be a close matchup, guys. I mean, Olathe West has Brody Hale, the senior quarterback, already has 1,000 yards on the season with 14 total touchdowns. And then they have the senior receiver, Chris Psowski. He has 675 rec yards on the season with 11 touchdowns as well. But then you go with Mill Valley, they have Blake Jay as their quarterback. He's a really good runner, already has 12 touchdowns. And their running game has kind of struggled. They really had Reggie Reese going last year, the K-State commit, who almost had 2,000 yards last year, and he only has this year about 289 rush yards. But then Max Piva is like the main running back for this team. He has 8 total touchdowns. So I'm really going back and forth. It's going to be a tight one. I mean, Brody Hale is really good for Olathe West. But I think I'm going to go with the Jaguars in this one by a field goal.
Me personally, I think that Mill Valley has got a lot to play for in this game. Not just playoff seeding, but also they're moving up to 6A next year. This is going to be a really, really good test against a pretty, daunting, dominant team. So I agree with you. I think this is probably going to be a really, really good football game of the year candidate. I think in the end, though, I think Olathe West, after being a big name team like Gardner-Edgerton, they're coming off a little bit of a high. Mill Valley also already on a high right now. I think Olathe West is just going to come in there and pound them. And I think that they're not pound them like in the sense that they're just going to destroy them, but like I think that Olathe West is going to pull out the win in this one. It's going to be close, but I think Olathe West pulls this one out.
This game is so interesting because I never would have thought preseason that you'd find like this game being an even game to talk about, because Olathe West, they had their quarterback transfer out in the offseason. So like just everything was so uncertain, but Brody Hale has really stepped into his own and really been clicking. But I think Mill Valley has so much to play for, because I know Coach Appleby gets the team motivated. They're being national television. Olathe West thinks they're all that now that they won a couple games. So I think Mill Valley comes out and brings it to them.
A good point there, Zach. Now we have Manhattan, who's 4-1 on the season, at Wichita Northwest, who's also 4-1. Zach, who do you have in this one?
So Manhattan in the past 3 years has beaten Northwest 5 times and ended their season 2 of the last 3 years. And I was watching some off-season interviews, and Jalen Mason, quarterback for Wichita Northwest, they asked him what his goals were for the season, and he said, beat Manhattan. And I think this is the year they get that done.
I think Wichita Northwest is a really, really good football team. They have a lot of really good key components, as you mentioned, strong quarterback. But I do think that Manhattan, when it's all said and done, is a slightly better team, and I think Manhattan's going to continue to look impressive. I think Manhattan's going to win this one.
Now, Manhattan's a good football team, and I'm going with Wichita Northwest in this one. Just like you said, they have Jalen Mason, a KU commit, who was thrown for 884 yards and 8 touchdowns on the season. And also their running back, Augie Fast, has 14 touchdowns and a Drake offer. I'm going Wichita Northwest. I think they're going to win by more than a touchdown.
I'm going to have to agree with you there. Wichita Northwest by a touchdown field goal. Somewhere in that margin, I really just think their motive to win tomorrow night will be crazy.
Yeah, Northwest have motive. They want to win this. I think a couple weeks ago, I really bashed on Manhattan. I can't remember what game it was. I think it was Hayes or something. But I was kind of they didn't seem like the team. 4-1. I think they've got a good record, but I mean, you just got to look at the opponents that played. It's not been as tough of a schedule as Northwest. I think Wichita Northwest pulled this one out.
Finally, we have Blue Valley Northwest, who are 3-2 on the season, at Blue Valley, who are 2-3. Sal, who do you have in this one?
Northwest is not a team you look at and say, oh, they're going to be 3-2 this year. They look like a 5-0 or a 4-1 team, but they due to injuries they've had, just kind of a shaky start. I think for them now, this is the time when they're going to pick it back up and start getting those key points in, start getting those key wins, bump up their seeding. Give me Northwest.
As a team that St. James has seen, and I've watched firsthand both of them play a full football game, I really just taken that data and really put it into this decision. I'm going to take the Tigers on this one. I really think they were more dominant against the better St. James team as they defeated both of them. I really think Tash Stuvey just really put on a show last week, and I think he's just going to keep rolling.
I agree. I mean, the Huskies of Blue Valley Northwest have really been struggling to contain opposing offenses, and Blue Valley has a strong offense with Sobar, Stuvey, and the Lockett twins. And also, like you said, Blue Valley Northwest, Beckett Linden is out for the season, but he also committed yesterday to Washburn. So, I mean, kind of good news there, but they're struggling to contain opposing offenses, like I said, and with Beckett Linden out, and the Lockett twins for the Tigers, I think it's going to be too much. So I'm going to Blue Valley.
Well, I mean, you two said it perfectly. There's really no analysis needed. Give me Blue Valley.
Northwest this season has been riddled with injuries and unfortunate circumstances because, as you said, they're out there best player on defense and on offense for the season. So I think it comes down to Blue Valley being more healthy down the stretch, and that's what matters at this point in the season.
Absolutely. Thank you for tuning in to the TBN Live pregame show. I'm Mary Claire Zacharias alongside Sal Valera, Graham Warner, Josh Mills, and Zach Wilson, and we'll send it up to the booth at Blue Valley Northwest.
I'm here in the production room with senior linebacker Cameron Searing. Cam, how does your focus and productiveness carry in the locker room from week to week, depending on how much time you get?
I just always got to make sure that I'm getting in there around the coaches, hearing everything they're saying, talking to Brady and Brennan, just making sure we're all on the same page. So every time I get in there to get with them, there's no slippages because it's an expectation every time we're in that game that it'll be perfection. And yeah.
Absolutely. A very strong senior linebacker core here at the academy. Last week against Pius, you really stepped up, having 8 tackles, 3 of which for a loss off the bench. What kind of changes did you make to your preparations, and how did you really get ready for that big game?
Well, first of all, it was a pretty big game. You going in, coming back to Pius, it was a Byers return game, and there was a lot of emotions around the linebacker group. And getting in the game, make sure we're on the same page with Brady and Brennan and Byers, of course, getting in there, not slippages, and getting the keys right. And, you just kind of just don't think when you're out there. You just go see ball, hit ball, pretty much.
Absolutely. Coach Byers, decorated former coach of St. Pius. Glad to get that victory. All right, up next, how are you in the locker room? What's your really, personality? What are your motives like in the locker room with those guys?
I think I compare myself to a little bit like Andy Devers. If you ever heard anything about him, one of those guys we're always kind of yelling, making the jokes. If you heard Graham say Bama Cam on the broadcasting, it's kind of a joke around us that I'm going to Alabama, just keeping the vibes up. And I'm not too much of the motivator. I'm more just, just keeping the good vibes.
Absolutely. If you know, you know. All right, in that stellar victory for the Thunder, really pick a play from yourself last week, one of those TFLs even. What was really going through your mind, and what adjustments did you make to really make those big plays?
There was a play, I think it was a quarterback. I got him in the backfield, it was one of the TFLs, and you got Denton yelling at us from the sideline. Everything's just going in circles, you're spinning, and kind of in the last second I just think, just turn it out, and then you see a guard pulling, and I just started sprinting at the quarterback and dove at his ankles and got him down. And then, I got up and started screaming all over the place. It was awesome.
Absolutely. Those electric moments, they last a lifetime. All right, up next, how do you plan for the future? Definitely getting some more playing time in coming weeks, especially against North this week. How do you plan to really continue your dominant stretch here?
I'll kind of just keep up the same motives, just sticking with Brady and Brennan, getting everything on the same page, and really nothing will change. I mean, if you would have put me in any other game, I would have been ready to go perform. Now it's just you got to kind of chip on your shoulder, and you just a lot more pressure on you. You just got to perform, I guess, even better now.
Absolutely. As Sal Valera says, big-time players make big-time plays, and it can be anybody. It can be anybody on that team, offense, defense, or special teams. Speaking of those kickoff drills, they've been working out for you. All right. In the future, how do you hope to demonstrate these skills and those big moments from last week to your coaches to try to get yourself on the field more often in those starting situations?
I mean, obviously getting defensive player of the game is a pretty big feat, and just doing stuff like that and asking a lot more questions and just trying to get myself more involved. It's really, the pressure is just going to have to be doing more than what I did on Friday, which if you just don't think about it, it probably will come, and just stuff like that, yeah.
And our final question, I asked Sam Charlton and Jack Godard this. What is your favorite post-game meal or snack?
I'd usually go with Cane's, but we have this tradition since sophomore year where all of us after the football game we go to Taco Bell down in Ridgeview, and I kind of just get like 4 burritos or something like that, Baja Blast.
Yep, and if you win, you go to Taco Bell. If you lose, you go to Taco Bell. That's kind of a tradition here at the Academy. All right, that concludes this interview. Thank you, Cam, and we'll send it back up to the booth.
TBN Sports is proud to present the following broadcast of high school athletics.
Four in motion. Oh, fumble, ball is out. Who's gonna get it? Thunder football, it's a turnover. Hornback, 1st and 10 as we near the end of this first quarter. It'll be a pump fake. Ew, he'll be under pressure. He'll still look. He'll throw across his body. It's House wide open. And he will. House up the middle. He'll get in. He'll get inside the 5. Touchdown, Jake House. Snapping it from the end zone. House will take it in with ease. Touchdown, St. James. That one will get them within 1 point with House's 2nd touchdown of the night. Thunder football, the recovery by Trent Hilmer. He'll be up and it's blocked. Did it still go through? No, it didn't. It's short. He'll heave it. Wide open Neeson. It's caught at the 40. He'll get down to the 35 and be thrown out of bounds. Hornback, he'll take the snap himself. He'll hand it off to House on the left side. He's got some breathing room. Will he get there? He will. It's a hat trick for House. His 3rd touchdown of the night. Charlton on the outside. And Bailey will just take it up the middle. He'll be brought down by Sealing. That's a great stop from Sealing. Extra contact. And Moyer will get there. This is the game. Will the Thunder become one of the top 3 teams in the state? It's Bottle on the snap. He'll throw up the middle. It's incomplete. The Thunder are going to take this one home. A score of 27-21.
And we're officially across the halfway point in the regular season. The Thunder are ready to make a final playoff push. With only 3 games remaining, it's the final opportunity to show these teams what they're made of. This week's obstacle, the Blue Valley North Mustangs. Can the Thunder improve to 5-1? Only time will tell, and you'll find out here on the Thunder Broadcasting Network. Good evening, Thunder Nation, and welcome to Week 6 football here on TBN. In this game, the Thunder are looking to sweep their 2-week road trip with a victory today. Still sitting at the number 4 spot in the state going into this game, the Thunder are looking to continue rolling against the Mustangs. On the offensive side, Jake House continues to rack up touchdowns, amassing a grand total of 8 so far this season as his generational run continues. And John Hornback remains at the helm on this offense. We're excited to look for another stellar performance from him tonight. A tough matchup lies ahead, and both teams only have 4 quarters to prove themselves. Mary Claire, what does this Mustangs team have to offer?
The Mustangs come into this one sitting at 2-3 and currently on a 2-game losing streak. The offense has been struggling as of late, as they have only put up 1 touchdown and have allowed 30-plus points in a 2-game span. Offensively, it starts with junior quarterback Lark Anderson, who has thrown for 595 yards and 4 touchdowns. Anderson has shown poise in the pocket and is more than capable of moving the chains. The Mustangs are anchored by junior offensive lineman Elijah Shaw, a big presence at 6'8", 260 pounds. He's already drawing FBS attention with offers from Iowa State and FAU. He will be key in trying to neutralize the Thunder pass rush. And the backfield junior running back, Caden Augustus, a downhill runner who has 390 rushing yards and 2 touchdowns on the season. The Mustangs have some explosiveness in the passing game with junior wide receiver Colton Nichols, who is averaging 16 yards per catch, totaling 238 yards on the year. Defensively, Frank Hall sets the tone, leading the team with 33 quarterback hurries and 35 tackles. He is a threat off the edge and could be a problem if not accounted for tonight, guys.
Absolutely, Mary Claire. This Mustangs team definitely has some potential tonight. Sal, what about this powerful Thunder offense, and how can they counter this very capable defense of Blue Valley North?
Thanks, Graham. Tonight is important for the offense to set the tempo early and be dominant like they have been. House led this offense last week with 4 touchdowns and 113 yards. It was an absolute just show from him last week. We'll be looking for him to keep up the momentum in the last couple weeks of the season heading into the postseason. He'll be key to trying to dice up this Blue Valley North defense.
And how about this Thunder defense, Mary Claire?
The Thunder defense has been stepping up in a big way. This is a unit that thrives in the 4th quarter, making critical stops on 3rd and short. Tonight, it is all about discipline and pressure. That means dialing up the blitz and bringing the heat from the secondary to rattle Anderson in the backfield. Most importantly, the Thunder cannot have any costly penalties that keep drives alive, including any holding calls that can eliminate a big play downfield. Success starts at the top and trickles down because the leader sets the tone. If this defense shows up like they have the last 3 weeks, it will help limit the Mustangs' opportunities to score, and the Thunder will complete their 2-game business trip with a win.
And we welcome you back here to the District Athletic Complex of the Blue Valley School District. It's the DAC, home of the Huskies and the Mustangs. And the Mustangs face the Thunder tonight, looking for a rough win after some you know, questionable losses on the season. And the Thunder looking to keep rolling into a 4-game win streak.
Yeah, tonight's going to be important to keep momentum up going into this postseason. Time is running out here, and with games against Capon and West to end the season out, Thunder might have to fight a little bit for this.
And something we're noticing here, the Thunder, I think they lost the coin toss, so they'll be receiving the ball first here in this one. The North Mustangs will get the ball at halftime. Hopefully it won't matter that much with this Thunder offense.
Hopefully we can see a little bit of what we saw last year in the postseason, Graham, as we got to call that game. It was a blowout. What was it, 45-6?
It was a big one. I remember calling that game with you, Sal. It was a fun one.
Hopefully we can get another fun one here tonight.
Absolutely, as we're awaiting kickoff here. It's number 39 for the Mustangs, Ben Stutz, the senior kicker. Sold out North crowd here tonight, and that one is away, a very low kick. It'll be received by Kaufman at the 10. He'll run it up past the 20 with a good block from House, and he'll be brought down there right at the 20-yard line.
Yeah, just not enough blocking there on the kick return. Kaufman couldn't get really a lane to get upfield, but they're going to start from the 22-yard line here. And here we go. This is going to be key first drive for the St. James offense, like I said, to get the tempo going and get a score quick here.
And tonight's pregame presentation is brought to you by Smoothie King. Enjoy a smoothie with a purpose.
This is what sets the tone. First drive of this game.
The Thunder have seen this place before. It's Hornback to House on the first play of the game. He's looking for some room. He'll get nearly none, maybe a gain of about 1 there on the play.
And that was a great job by the Blue Valley North defense line to stop House there, not letting him find an alleyway. That was a good play, and House just nowhere to go.
House doing a great job this year, averages 132 rush yards a game and already has 8 touchdowns on the season, as we saw 4 last week.
And Hornback takes this snap. He'll look right. It's Kirshner, and he'll drop the ball right there at the 20-yard line. That'll bring up a 3rd and long here for the Thunder on this first drive. Definitely not what you want to see to start this game.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. It's 3rd and long, not what you want to see. But that was a great pass by Hornback. Kirshner just couldn't get a couple hands on it. And if he got hands on it, he definitely could have gone downfield here. He had open grass.
Absolutely. Early 3rd down here. Thunder really need to convert to set the tone.
Absolutely. It's decision time for Joshi. Let's see what he draws up for this one. Hornback in the shotgun. House on his tail. He'll look to throw. Pressure coming from the left. He'll throw over to Kirshner. This one's caught. He'll be close to the first down, maybe just a half a yard short.
Yep, looks like he'll be 1 yard short here. The Thunder.
Hornback threading the needle to Kirshner on his knees. Great play there from the junior quarterback. And it looks like it'll be House time. Pitch out to the right. He'll get it. Jake House with the first down.
Smart decision there for the Thunder, already seeing aggressiveness early.
Yeah, and back to that play on 3rd down there. That was just a great pass by Hornback to thread the needle and hit Kirshner right in the chest as he was going down. And then House there, way to get the first down, wrapped up by the ankle. Could have gotten some more yardage if he got past him.
And I noticed that North defense definitely wanted an inside run there. They played the line really tight.
And that's a great read by the Thunder offense, too.
4 wide here for the Thunder. It's Hornback on first down. He'll look to throw over to Jet. It's caught at the 40. He'll get a few more yards up to the 46-yard line. Good connection there from this dynamic duo.
Way to break a tackle there by Jet. Fight for that first down, and that'll move the chains and keep the Thunder. After just quick 4 downs there, now they're moving, and that's what you like to see out of this offense.
Yep, we're already seeing early here, offensive line doing a great job creating extra time for Hornback in the pocket.
As we'll have another first down and 10 for Hornback. A little bit of a tighter set with Canzanieri in motion. Good high snap there. House gets it. He'll be wrapped up behind the line of scrimmage. That's about a loss of 1 there on the play. Just couldn't get anything going.
Yeah, unfortunate for House there. Just kind of swamped at the line of scrimmage. Not usually what you see from the senior running back.
And like I said, this Mustangs team does have a good defensive line with Frank Hall. He has 33 quarterback hurries, and you saw him there early in this game already. And that's number 17 in blue to watch out for.
2nd and 10 here. Neeson in motion. Hornback will roll out right. He's got some room. Let's see what Reedy makes. He'll throw short to House. A little bit behind him. That's incomplete.
Yeah, really didn't have any open players, I apologize, up the field with Jet. He was double covered there, as you see Frank Mangini coming in here.
McGinney looking like a lineman with those little shorts on. Could be deceiving for this team.
It's always dangerous because we know he played quarterback, so you never know what you're going to get.
A jack of all trades. And long for the Thunder.
And that was a great pass by Hornback. Hit Jet perfectly, but Jet unable to get past his man. And great pressure there by the defense. Very much just going all out at Hornback because they're going to go for it on 4th down.
4th down and 9. This is really an exclamation point here.
Not surprised because they already got that first one converted.
Only one man on McGinney. Nobody on McGinney. Tried the hard count and they got it.
Yards there. I'll push him to a first down.
Good discipline by the Thunder offense. Good play calling from the offensive coordinator.
That'll actually not be a first down. It was 4th and 10, so it'll be 4th and 5 here, and this Thunder offense staying on the field.
That makes it a lot more manageable for St. James here. Puts them a little closer, and wouldn't be surprised to now see them go for it here as they're just past the 50.
And this playbook is wide open. 5 yards are 5 yards. Very easily obtainable in many different ways, especially on this
and they've got plenty of ways to get it.
Thunder offense.
Yeah, especially with House in the backfield.
Let's see what they draw up here. It's 4th down and 5. Can Hornback do it? He'll look to throw. Pressure from North. He'll throw across his body to Neeson. It's caught. He'll be short.
Look.
And that's an unfortunate stop for St. James. They had momentum, but just lost all of it on these downs. And that was a great play by the defense. Now they're going to get the ball here and have a chance to set the tone.
And watch out for number 67 in blue. Like I said, he's 6'8". He is not 6'7". He is a big presence for this offensive line for the Mustangs. Like I said, already has offers from Iowa State, FAU. Watch out for him.
You can definitely tell where he is in the huddle at all times. He's a big boy. It's Anderson in the backfield. He'll look to throw. On first down here, he'll roll out. He'll have some breathing room. He'll be brought down right at the 50 by Boydston.
Great job by Boydston there. Read that he was scrambling out and get right to him and get a hard hit.
And as we've seen this whole year for this Mustangs team, Anderson likes to run and he's not afraid of it. And it looks like he's limping here a bit, hobbling.
That was a big hit from Boydston.
It was a good hit.
2nd down. He'll hand off to his running back. It's Augustus. He'll be brought down behind the line of scrimmage. It's Andy Devers.
Dev doing a great job there, wrapping him up, stopping him, and that was a great job there. And yeah, Augustus really
Here early in this one, down 7.
I mean, they could easily take the field goal, but we've already seen the aggressiveness.
And a 45-yard at the high school level, definitely not guaranteed, no matter your kicker. Hornback looks to throw. He'll roll out right. Looks like he might take it himself. He'll try to get there. It looks like he will, and then some. Hornback with the first downs again.
And Hornback taking command of this offense, getting them out of the sticky situation. And that's going to be a big move of the chains, and that'll put them in the red zone here for the first time tonight.
Absolutely, definitely looking knock. Stoker on for the kick, and it's up and away. This one, a high flying kick into the center of the end zone. It'll be received at the 1-yard line and dropped. It'll still be returned. One man to beat, and he'll be brought down. It's Brenton Banker at the 15-yard line.
And that's a good job by the special teams here, making sure they don't get a big return. Great coverage there, and got a little lucky with the bobbled catch there. So now the defense comes back out to kind of just show back up. Not the best drive, not the ending you want as the defense on that last drive. They're going to need to step it up a little bit.
Although they took some crucial time off the clock, gave the defense some time to tire this Mustangs offense. And on first down here, it's Augustus up the middle, maybe a gain of about 1 there. And if you're just now joining us, we've been having some technical difficulties here. Our play-by-play cameras will be from the field until this issue is resolved. If you're just now joining, it's the beginning of the second quarter. It's a tie ball game, 7-7 here. The Thunder were able to put on a pretty good drive there, ending in a touchback from Jet. We apologize for the inconvenience, and we're doing the best we can to get back online. As you see there, it's up the middle. It'll be caught there at the 35 there. Good throw from the Mustangs quarterback, Lark Anderson.
Good throw there, and just a miscue, it seems like, in the secondary there. He was wide open, and Andrews just had a perfect shot to him.
And that's junior wide receiver Colton Nichols on the reception, standing at 6'4", 185, the junior. Looks a little bit shaken up after the play. He'll head over to the tent.
Yeah, Nichols, a key part of this Mustangs offense, as he has 238 yards on the season. Also a very good basketball player as well.
First down. And Anderson will take it up the middle. He'll be brought down there right at the line to gain, at the 45-yard line. Looks like it'll be a Mustangs first down.
Good QB sneak there, just kind of caught the defense off guard, and will move the chains as they're up to about midfield now.
And per usual, my name is Graham Warner alongside Sal Valera and Mary Claire Zacharias. We're here presenting Week 6 football here on the Thunder Broadcasting Network.
And we've seen here from this Mustangs offense, they have Lark Anderson running the ball, little play fake to Augustus, the running back, and then he runs the ball and easily gets 5 yards each time.
Anderson in the pocket, he'll pitch over to Augustus. Good blocking from his line, and he'll be brought down by Devers at the 50.
Good job by Dev there, break a tackle and wrap up the man. Just about half of what they need there. So a key stop's going to be needed here to force a long third down.
And those 5-yard gains will kill you as a defense. The Mustangs have been doing a good job at that thus far, thus showing 7 points on the board.
And they can add up as well, Graham.
Absolutely. Anderson, he'll look to throw. Maybe they look for a dead play. He'll look for some running room, and he'll get it down the sideline. Ceiling will force him out of bounds at the 49.
And looks like we have an injury here to a key component of this Blue Valley North offensive line. That's Elijah Shaw, like I was talking about earlier. He's holding that left wrist.
And that is going to be crucial if Blue Valley North lose him. In a lot of pain. That is not what you want to see if you're any team's fan.
And that is absolutely huge because like I was saying, 6'8", that is a huge presence on the offensive line. Not good to see for this Mustangs offensive line here.
Definitely a crucial loss for this Mustangs offense.
But now let's get to the defense here, guys. Big 3rd and 2 stop is crucial here for this Thunder defense.
Holding that left wrist, he'll walk off the field under his own power. And that's definitely not what you want to see, especially those future college guys.
Well, it sucks on any side of the ball to see an injury. Whatever.
Throw. Good blocking from his line. He'll throw to the right side. He's got a man wide open. It's complete. He'll get down to the 30-yard line. That's Jax Lemon, the sophomore receiver, on the catch.
Great throw there from Anderson going to Jax Lemon. As he also averages 22 yards per reception. Great wide receiver room for this Mustangs team.
Another first down. This Mustangs offense is driving, definitely not showing what they've been showing for the other parts of this season. Looking very poised in the pocket, Anderson. He'll look to throw. He's got a man over the right side. It's complete. It's Nichols back on the field after a little shakeup. Almost picking up another first down. Looks like he will.
Yeah, it's too much time there in the pocket for Anderson. Got to get someone off the edge here for this Thunder defense as the Mustangs are just keep moving the chains. And like I said earlier, guys, they've only had 30 points in the span of 2 games, and they already have 7 and looking to score again.
And Bama Cam Sealing getting some more minutes as he's substituted on this play.
Showing up last week as of late.
8 tackles, 3 of which for a loss. In the win against Pius as Anderson, wow, that's a crazy grab from Nichols. Just picking it up off the ground practically, resulting in a completion down inside the red zone to the 12-yard line.
And that's what good receivers do. They'll take it even if it's a bad throw. They'll try to make that catch, and he did an amazing job with Thunder defender all over him there. Great catch.
Yeah, absolutely. Great catch there from Nichols, the junior receiver. Yeah, holding there from number 73. It looks like Zank. That's 5 yards. That's coming back.
Second and short here for the Mustangs. He'll roll out left. He'll look to throw. It looks like he'll take it himself. And Anderson will be brought down by Puhala and company.
Great job by the defense there to stop him. And yeah, that penalty is very costly for Blue Valley. That's put them farther back than they want to be. Now it's a 3rd and long.
As we return to you here about 8 minutes in the second quarter, our technical difficulties are continuing to subside here as we get back to football here. We apologize for the difficulties. That's Anderson. That one's deflected and incomplete. Looks like Devers got in the backfield. Sorry, Moyer in the backfield there, deflecting that pass from Anderson.
Great job by Moyer to apply the pressure.
And like I said, we've been having some technical difficulties tonight. We apologize for the inconvenience, but we seem to be back here on the Thunder Broadcasting Network. It's a tie ball game, but the Mustangs are pursuing a lead here in the second quarter.
Great job there from the Thunder defense, forcing a field goal here for the Mustangs.
And it's going to be Ben Stutz on for the field goal. It'll be about a 38-yard attempt. It's up, has the distance, and it's good. The Mustangs will take a 3-point lead here from Stutz.
And almost blocked there too. But that will be a 3-point lead now for the Mustangs. And great job by the Thunder defense. They did give up some points, but a field goal a lot more manageable here.
Yeah, definitely not a failed possession on defense. Held in the 3 points and gives this offense a chance to take the lead on their next drive.
Yeah.
As Stutz will be on for the kickoff. The Thunder looking to drive once again and take a 4-point lead pending the extra point over the Mustangs. It's a 10-7 ball game here, and the Mustangs do get the ball to start the second half.
So it'd be key here for this Thunder offense to get a score, to go up, most preferably a touchdown here for the Thunder.
This one's away, a high kick here. It'll be taken at the 8-yard line by House. He'll return up the right side, 1 minute beat, jukes a man out of his shoes. He'll try to find the sideline, and he will, up to the 30. And forced out of bounds by the jersey at the 37. That's a really late hit. He stepped out of bounds, and the ref will blow that play dead.
Yeah, and unfortunate there. Looked like a late tackle. He was very clear out of bounds, but House, great job there to find an opening and get upfield there. That's a good return by Jake House.
Definitely not a penalty, as House did step out of bounds, and then he continued to try to make a play because he did not realize he stepped out of bounds. Therefore, the defender figured he was still in bounds and made the tackle. Hornback, House, and Kirshner on the near side of your screen. It's first down here on the fresh drive for the Thunder. House will take it up the left side. He's got some room. Definitely a gain here. Flag will be thrown in the backfield, and he'll get about 12 or 13 there on the play.
Yeah, this one most likely coming back. Looks like a holding here from the offensive line.
Unfortunate, because that was a great run by House there. He's been making men miss all night.
Yeah, he really does a great job extending plays for this Thunder offense. And it will be holding call for this Thunder offense, so that definitely eliminates that Jake House big run for that return as they get the ball right where they would have started.
Hey, the 30-yard line is the 30-yard line. It's not bad at all. Looks like a little change in personnel here. Jet and Neeson on the close side now. House remains in the backfield, and it's 1st and long for the Thunder. Hornback will dump it off to Kirshner on the left side. He'll have some running room, and he'll get up there to the 42. Make it a 2nd and short here for the Thunder. Good play.
And Kirshner eliminating the penalty there. And just as we watch this replay, Hornback takes the snap. Great flick out to Kirshner, and good blocking from the other receivers there to allow Kirshner to have a little bit of an alleyway and get close.
We really haven't seen a shot downfield here for this Thunder offense. Maybe look to see one soon.
Yep, lots of one-on-one matchups on the outside. Hornback drops the snap. He'll keep it himself. Good heads-up play.
And that's heads up from Hornback.
And that's just, you just dropped it down in 5 seconds there. It's unfortunate. Now it's 3rd down and pretty long here for the Thunder. Need to dial up a play to get downfield and hopefully take the lead here in this one.
Hopefully. And I just want to give a quick shout out to our director of broadcasting, Cohen Merrick, for helping us with those technical difficulties.
Dog. 3rd and 9 here. Hornback looks to throw. We'll have a flag early. He'll heave it up. It's overthrown over the head of Kirshner.
I think these penalties might offset, though, because I think it was a penalty firstly on the Thunder, and then it would have been a pass interference. So wonder if they might be offset.
And I don't know what the first flag was, but it was some kind of obvious PI on Corey Kirshner there.
I think it may have been a false start or illegal shift.
We'll see as we await the decision.
Should be a replay of it down here, pending the offsetting penalties. Yep. Still 3rd down and 9 here. Unfortunate mistake here from the Thunder offense. That would have been a pretty big gain on the pass interference call.
Absolutely, and like I said, that was their first real shot down the field. Just a mistake there from the offensive line.
You know what I say? Do it again. Honestly, do it again.
I agree with you.
Hornback has the skills and the receiving core. Hornback, he looks to throw. Under pressure this time, he'll roll out right. He has to let it go. He will.
Oh.
Receiver was pushed there before the catch, and looks like it'll be a stop for the Mustangs.
That looked like it could have been a PI there, guys. What do you think?
Yeah, I think that was PI.
I mean, he tugged his jersey from behind there.
And there was, a lot of contact before the ball was even thrown at Wernberger. Joshi making his frustration known here. They're going to go for it.
Boydston will be on to punt here.
They'll punt here.
Referee obviously didn't see a pass interference call, so we'll keep his word on that one.
Boydston on for his first punt of the game. He'll get it away. That's a booming punt. It'll be fair caught here at the 17-yard line.
Unfortunate there for the Thunder offense, not getting points on the board, because we've really seen this Mustangs offense drain the clock, running the ball, and they could drain it all the way down, either get a touchdown or a field goal, most preferably a field goal for this Thunder team.
Yeah, we just need the defense to step up here and stop this North team.
And Shaw will not come back out here for this Mustangs offensive line. He's still shaken up there on the sideline. That's unfortunate for this Mustangs offense.
Anderson handoff to Augustus. He'll be brought down in the backfield by Brennan Jones. It's BJ in the backfield, and that'll force a 2nd and long.
And that looked like maybe unnecessary roughness there or face mask there from the Thunder defense, as Hoyer's helmet came flying off there.
I mean, great read by Jones there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, Jones made the play.
Yeah. Just can't happen there. It's a costly mistake again, guys. We get that key stop there. Great job there from the Thunder defense. And then another mistake with that unnecessary roughness and face mask calls. That puts them up 15 yards now.
It's Anderson on first down. He'll throw out on the right side. It's complete. It's Lemon. And this Mustangs offense running a very repetitive offense. Those crossers to the right side have been a factor here for this Thunder defense. Definitely need to make some adjustments.
Yeah, part of that, the way that's working is North defense is doing, their O-line is doing such a good job of blocking that it's just kind of hard to get to him once he rolls out.
Anderson, it's Augustus. He'll be brought down at the line of scrimmage there by Boydston.
Great job by Boydston. Read the play. Stop him. It's third and short.
They'll give him a gain of 2 on that. Definitely did not look like it.
A hard angle up here.
Yeah, it is a great stop there by Brady Boydson, just reading the play perfectly.
Closing on 5 minutes here left in the half. The Thunder are down by 3 points here, and the Mustangs are on offense, looking to make it a 2-possession game.
3rd and 1, got to get this stop here.
Anderson throws out. He's wide open, complete, and he'll be shoved out of bounds up to the 45-yard line.
Anderson just seeing all the holes that this Thunder defense is leaving him out here.
Another reception there from Bradshaw. He caught that touchdown to put the Mustangs up 7 here early in this one.
And he'll get the crucial 3rd down conversion. That'll put him just shy of midfield.
First and 10 here. Anderson looks to throw once again. He's got Augustus up the middle. He'll throw to the sideline regardless. And that's Nichols on another reception at the 50, shoved out of bounds by Shakowski.
Shakowski stopping him there, making sure he has no time to get a gain. And this O-line is just doing such a good job of containing a very strong St. James D-line that's kind of terrorized almost the rest of the defenses in the EKL, or offenses in the EKL. But North is just doing a great job of containing them tonight.
North definitely ferocious tonight. He'll throw right. It's Nichols in the backfield. He'll get up to the 50, and he'll gain about half a yard there on the play.
And then a good read there to stop him. Well, like I said, I mean, this North team's just kind of attacking with a different, play style than usual. I think they're a little salty after the playoff loss last year, and the regular season loss as well. Probably wanting a little bit of revenge.
Yeah, and they're also on a 2-game losing streak as well. They want to snap this against an EKL opponent and against St. James, who is 4-1 on the season. So I'm not surprised how they're looking out here.
Got a lot to prove.
Anderson, no pressure at all. And he'll be brought down there across midfield at the 41-yard line. That's another first down for the Mustangs.
And great read by Anderson. Finds the pressure coming. Gets through the hole, open field, and just unfortunate there. St. James, no one there to stop him.
And Anderson showing he is a little bit shaken up, but he's still been making these plays on his feet.
He's been shaken up since the first drive.
Yeah.
Took a hit, and he's continuing to run the ball. That's great determination.
In your senior season, you got to really leave everything on the field. And he's doing just that here tonight. As we'll have another first down. Shot out of a cannon. It's Jones. He'll bring him down. It's Brennan Jones on the sack for the Thunder. That'll force 2nd and 1,000,000.
And Brennan Jones, amazing job here. Watch this.
Shot
Finds
out
an
of a
opening.
cannon.
Just breaks his tackle and absolutely wraps up Anderson. Big sack there by Brennan Jones, the senior.
Yeah, great job there from Jones. Someone's got to check his cleats. He's got rockets in those things. He was going up so fast there.
And Brennan Jones playing with a little chip on his shoulder after a little embarrassing performance last year in the playoffs. Little picture circling around on social media of him getting stiff-armed into the ground, but he just brought the quarterback into the ground, and it's Puhala shot out of a cannon this time. Forcing, oh, ball is out. Sorry about that. Regardless, it'll be about 10-yard gain there on the play. He'll get up to the 40-yard line.
And get stopped, and that's gonna be a 3rd and long. Almost a fumble there. You gotta work on your ball control skills there. Cannot lose the ball.
Third down and 11 here for the Mustangs. This is a huge play if the Thunder want to get back in this one. Anderson under pressure. He'll be brought down by a plethora of defenders.
Great job there by the D-line. As I was saying, they were getting contained. And just after I've said that, they have been absolutely tearing through this O-line, stopping a couple big runs there and getting a couple tackles.
And just like I said, one of the keys to this game is they need to bring the blitz, and they've brought the blitz on the last 3 plays, and that's why they're making some critical stops when needed.
And looks like they'll go for it here on 4th and long.
Very risky decision here.
Well, they're kind of in the place where it's too far to take a field goal, but it's too close to take the punt.
Yeah, but also there's 1:20 left on the clock, and if you go for it here, then you give the Thunder the possession right at midfield, and then the Thunder could get a field goal or even a touchdown.
And today's play of the first half is presented by Leavenworth Oral Surgery, a proud supporter of the SJA Crimson Club. And I really think we have 2 plays of the first half. One of them just happened, Brennan Jones forcing the huge sack, bringing them back about 9 or 10 yards there on the play, forcing the 4th down that we're seeing now, and the obvious touchdown from Alec Jett earlier in the first quarter.
Yeah, both those plays showing high levels of play there. Jones just absolutely ripping through the O-line, getting to the quarterback, and then on the other side of the ball, a great rollout from Hornback, and then hits Jett right in the chest for a great pass.
And they're going to punt this one.
Gavin Dillion here, the senior punter. Billy Burns back to return. This one might be a touchback, though. Needs some good placement from Dilly. That one looks like it'll land at the 10-yard line and go into the end zone. That's a touchback.
And now the Thunder offense have 1:14 on the clock, 3 timeouts. More than enough time for them to get down the field here, wouldn't you say, Graham?
Absolutely.
And this is key here, trying to get points on the board before half, whether that's a touchdown or a field goal, because the Mustangs get the ball back.
It's House up the left side. He'll have a blocker. And he'll be tripped up there at the 20-yard line, 22.
And good job by the Blue Valley North D-line to kind of get to House, make sure he didn't have a big opening, stopping him just for a small gain. Don't see many of those from House.
And you've got a minute to win it left here in this first half. Hornback, he'll roll out right. He'll look for the big play. He'll throw across the middle. Oh, Canzanieri will get laid out. Perfectly timed by the linebacker. That's Aiden Bolton.
Yeah, what a hit there from Bolton. Canzanieri just couldn't get that one in his hands. As will be 3rd and 9 here for the Thunder.
And the aggressive hit on that play, not pass interference, because the ball had arrived by the time he was hit.
Yeah, I'm speechless. That hit just left me. That took the wind out of my sails. Imagine for Pecan.
Up here in the booth. Definitely a next level play there from the linebacker.
Man, just a great read. And perfectly timed, too.
Got to convert here. It's 3rd and 9 with only still 45 seconds on the clock. You really got to.
Look for
Hornback
Mangini.
under pressure. He'll look for a play. He's got to dump it. He's just going to take it himself and get brought down.
And he had Mangini wide open there.
You got to throw the ball there.
Just didn't see him.
That'll force the punt.
And Blue Valley North will take a timeout here. maybe trying to get some short field here, and maybe they can score.
And the tables have turned now, 31 seconds, and it's right back in the hands of North. That was just a quick change of possession, too quick for the Thunder.
Yeah, it went from us talking about if the Thunder are going to be able to score, and now the Mustangs might be able to score here before half, and they get the ball back.
And you just can't be having these mishaps against a team like North. They're showing they're capable, and this Thunder offense has just been so tame tonight. I think we need to be more aggressive in the second half if we want to win this game. You get, like Hornback, it's not necessarily a mistake. Keeping the ball security is good, but you got to dump that one off. If it's incomplete, so be it. As Boydston's on here to punt. His first punt was excellent. The second one, it'll be blown dead. Booming punt.
Yeah, that's a false start there from the offense. So that will back up the Thunder even more, which means that the Mustangs will get a shorter field here. Or just unfortunate, just costly mistakes here. Thunder will get it together, I believe, in the second half.
And that 5-yard gain on third down just eliminated there by the penalty.
And I was trying to have a little optimism, thinking, oh, we'll get the ball back at the start of the second quarter. We do not. That's going to be unfortunate. Need a booming punt here from Boydston, pin him deep.
He gets 2 tries on this one. The second one, it's low. This one will land about midfield and follow the bouncing ball into the receiver's hands. One man to beat, it's Kirshner. Neeson, he won't tackle him. He'll get across midfield to the 45. And the Mustangs have just 19 seconds to score here.
Yeah, the one benefit there from the punt is it took a long time to get to the receiver, ran more time off the clock. And now the Mustangs, just a short play from field goal range and putting this up 13 to 7, sorry.
And the Thunder defense really need to lock into their coverage here. Nothing silly can happen here. It would be great if they will just force a field goal. But even if the Thunder can get a big stop and not allow any points on the board.
And I'm frankly just speechless with this first half. Definitely not seeing the team that we're used to seeing. On both sides, really. This Mustangs team has shown valiant effort in this one, thus they had the lead. Anderson in the pocket, he'll look to throw. Under pressure on the right side, he'll take it across the line of scrimmage and out of bounds. Forced out of bounds there by Jones.
Out of bounds, it's going to run 6 seconds off the clock here. They're going to need a good pass to get into field goal range.
Would have been good there if he would have stayed in bounds here for the Thunder, that the Mustangs would have to burn a timeout, but he just ran right out of bounds, so that would stop the clock.
Anderson here being pressured. He'll throw up the middle. It's complete. It's Lemon. He'll get down to the 30. Clock still running. 6 seconds remain.
That pass complete to number 10, Jax Lemon. That's good for another Mustang first down.
Mustangs here will go for the field goal. Thunder defense really need to bring the heat here. Try to get a block.
That's a long field goal too.
It'll be 47 yards here.
He made one in pregame warm-ups, trying to make it 2.
And the last field goal, 10 yards shorter. This one is blocked by the Thunder. It's a live ball into the hands. And a lateral play, it's Boydston. He'll go down the sideline.
Needs the blocks.
And he won't get them. He'll get up to midfield, and when all is said and done, that's a blocked field goal. Good defensive play by the Thunder. That'll give them some life to the second half.
Great job by the Thunder blocking the field goal, big time play. And almost getting the return there. That was entertaining, but a great play there by the Thunder to stop them, and that'll keep the lead at 3.
And that'll conclude the first half. The Mustangs lead the Thunder 10-7. We got the chance to talk to the illustrious, the marvelous Coach Radke before this game. We'll send it to an interview with him right now, and we'll see you after halftime.
This is Harry Manning with Coach Radke of the Thunder football team. How you doing, Coach?
Great.
All right.
How are you doing, Harry?
I'm doing good. So that was a great win last Friday, Coach. I mean, how do you plan on keeping that momentum going forward this next week?
Yeah, that was an entertaining game for everybody else, not for us coaches. Yeah, it was we didn't practice well on Thursday, and it spilled over to the first half on Friday. I warned the guys that this was not a good practice. We had a whole bunch of drop balls, and what happened their first passing play, drop ball for an interception. Yeah. So now we practice like you play like you practice, and so we didn't practice well on Thursday, but we got readjusted at halftime, and we came out and had a good second half. So hopefully we'll have a better week of practice, especially Thursday, and get ready for Blue Valley North this week.
Yeah. Jake House, an amazing game last week. I mean, 4 touchdowns, 113 yards, 21 carries. I mean, just how do you plan on keeping that potent run game going forward this next week?
Yeah, we were really worried about offensive line this year. Not the biggest guys, but we gotten really, really good. Coach Carrick's done a great job, and Coach Sherman's done a really good job with the running backs too, and that's been a big help this year. But the O-line has really they've gelled really well. Our receivers are blocking great on the outside, so that's been a big help. But Jake House, unlimited energy. Yeah. Right? In point and take when he headbutted me and broke my nose a couple weeks ago in the homecoming game. Tons of energy. Oh, you didn't hear about that?
I did not hear about that.
He had a big run, high-fived me, and then bam! And I was like, well, that hurts. Yeah, unlimited energy, and that's how he plays and that's how he practices. And he was actually under the weather. He didn't have a very good Thursday practice either because he was sick, but he came out and had a great game. Yeah. We tried to get Frankie a touchdown, but he wanted to get down the 1 yard line. We wanted to get John a touchdown, but he got down the 1 yard line too. So Jake got all the TDs. Yeah, great game.
Yeah, amazing game. So tell us a bit more about Blue Valley North.
Blue Valley North's EKL football team, right? They're 2-3 right now. Had a couple of quality wins. You never take an EKL team lightly ever. We beat them a couple times last year in the playoffs. Had a really good game. John had a great game in that game also when he came in, an epic hit. But they've got some athletes over there, and so we're always going to be ready. We keep talking. We want to dominate the line of scrimmage, and we haven't done that in the last couple of weeks, and that's what our goal is this week. And then they've been running a lot of 3 fronts against us, so we got to run the ball a lot. North runs a 4 front, so it looks like we might be throwing the ball a little bit more. So hopefully we get some big passes in the passing game this week.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Coach.
Appreciate it. Yeah. Thank you.
Send it back up to you guys.
From Lenexa, Kansas, this is TBN Pulse.
Hello, Thunders. My name is Max Tinberg, author of the Day in History email and member of Media Arts Video Production 2 class. I'm coming to you today from the venerable Fulton J. Sheen production studio here at St. James Academy. Welcome to Season 2, Episode 3 of TBN Pulse. In this episode, we continue to look back at video productions from our spring semester of last year. Sophia Steiner takes an in-depth look at St. James Academy Spark Center, Caroline Williams explores our orchestra program, and Thor McCormick looks at football off-season weights. This is TBN Pulse.
The Spark Center kind of came about as part of our strategic planning process that started in 2020 and kind of finished in 2021. And part of what we identified was there was just a need for more support for students academically. So we had gone and visited some other schools and seen similar things at various schools in the area, and came up with the Spark Center as a place for kids to not just get academic help, but also some academic enrichment and kind of create some culture around academics at St. James the same way we've created culture around community and faith. think one of the things that's super important for me as a principal is everything we do is supposed to be about our mission, passing on the Catholic faith to the next generation. That faith means we're part of a community, and it means that God has a plan for our life. And so academics are a part of that. And so when we go about our academics, it shouldn't just be kind of this cutthroat competition to see who can get ahead, but it should be done as a community and working with each other. And that means those who are having more success can lend a hand to those who are struggling, and vice versa. And we're not just doing it on our own, but together. So that's, I think, part of where it comes from. We take some data at the end of every year on how many students have used it, and how, what was their experience like and things like that. So we do a little survey at the end of each year. And so at the end of last year, we were over 2/3 of the student body had used the Spark Center at some point. And I think we'll be even higher this year. I think we're going to be over 3/4, if I'm not mistaken. So definitely we have kind of helped to normalize coming together to work on schoolwork and ask for help and give help and all of those things. And I think taking some of the high pressure atmosphere out of some of those academic things that are tough for kids.
The Spark Center is created for us students to learn, help educate, and build relationships with others to improve our person for the better good.
I got to actually see just how smart a lot of our kids are, and things they'd ask me for help with that I couldn't help them with. And so, you just got to see kids' gifts really shine in a lot of ways. That was really fun.
Thanks to Sophia Steiner for that segment, and thanks to all teachers and students who work in the Spark Center. Now, let's take a look with Caroline Williams at St. James Academy Orchestra.
The orchestra group at St. James is full of amazing talent, including Georgia Caesar, the freshman violinist.
I started playing around the age of 4 years old, and my mom kind of just chose for me to start. It was going to be a fun thing for me to do, be different and make music, because that's what she grew up with, and so she wanted to continue that onto me and my sister. My teacher and mom are my main encouragers to help me get better and keep practicing.
Georgia spends many hours practicing outside of school with many different organizations.
Perform in the Kansas City Youth Symphony, and I study at the Kansas City Suzuki Academy, where I'm in orchestra, chamber groups, and private lessons. We performed at MNU for our spring concert, the last time with the seniors, and we played Viva La Vida and Keystone.
Orchestra at St. James is amazing to be a part of because it brings people together, all with the sound of music.
This year, we had the opportunity to go to regional festival, and if you got a 1 there, you got to move on to state, and I got a 1 at both regional and state, so I was a super fun experience and accomplishment for me. It just means a lot for my years to come.
Tremendous footage of our amazing orchestra. Thanks, Caroline. Finally, let's take an inside look at off-season weights.
I actually do enjoy going to weights. Definitely don't like it when I'm actually in the process of getting up, when I wake up, see my alarm, and it's time to get going. Not the most fun, but once you actually get up and get going, it's not too big of a deal. Yeah, I try to go as much as possible. Sometimes it's kind of iffy with my car's messed up right now, so it's been kind of hard to find rides, but trying to get rides as much as possible and then get there as much as I can. When Shimmy was squatting, it was a pretty sweet moment when he goes up, is getting ready for a big max out, and the whole team comes over to watch. We're all cheering him on. It was pretty awesome. Favorite thing is probably just in there working with all the guys, especially when we do a packed day, when everyone's there, because it builds a lot of good community in the team, helps the culture, and we're just all working together because we all have the same goal.
Thanks to all of our video producers from the last semester who created these segments to further the mission of St. James Academy. Stay tuned for our next episode where a new crop of video producers will have material. I'm Max Tinberg, and thank you for watching TBN Pulse. God bless and go Thunder.
So our current drumline, they perform at all of our events, home football games, volleyball slams, all of our school assemblies. We use them for all of our state send-offs. I mean, they're the ones that get our crowd pumped up in our student section with our cheer team and dance team. They perform with them. I mean, they're awesome. They're at everything all the time. The equipment that they're using right now is really old. It's the original equipment from 17 years ago when the program started, and it's time to be upgraded for sure. So working with Dr. Harrelson, we'll be working together to find new equipment for them to use, more updated equipment that will make them even louder and more prouder at all of our events. Our current locker rooms are old and outdated. They are the original ones from 20 years ago. We have over 700 student athletes that use those locker rooms every single day. We are a host school too, so when we host games, we're putting other schools' student athletes in those locker rooms as well. And we want that to be we want to be hospitable to them as well. The new locker rooms are going to have updated flooring in them, new and updated lighting, new paint, and those are just a few of the ideas that we have planned for our new locker rooms. Thank you so much for considering supporting this year's Fun Division here at St. James. God bless and go Thunder.
The faculty formation that we provide through the Blessed Silos Institute at Donnelly College exists to do three things: to give people time for friendship with each other, friendship with Jesus, and then how these first two kinds of friendship affect the vocation of being a teacher. We meet every week on Wednesday mornings, usually on the late starts. There's got to be time to be with your friends. There's got to be time to pray. There's got to be time to study, and there's got to be time to talk about being a teacher.
I'm here in the production room with senior linebacker Cameron Searing. Cam, how does your focus and productiveness carry in the locker room from week to week, depending on how much time you get?
I just always got to make sure that I'm getting in there around the coaches, hearing everything they're saying, talking to Brady and Brennan, just making sure we're all on the same page. So every time I get in there to get with them, there's no slippages, because it's an expectation every time we're in that game that it'll be perfection. And yeah.
Absolutely. A very strong senior linebacker core here at the Academy. Last week against Pius, you really stepped up, having 8 tackles, 3 of which for a loss off the bench. What kind of changes did you make to your preparations, and how did you really get ready for that big game?
Well, first of all, it was a pretty big game. Going in, coming back to Pius, it was a Byers return game, and there was a lot of emotions around the linebacker group. And getting in the game, make sure we're on the same page with Brady and Brennan and Byers, of course, getting in there, not slippage, and getting the keys right. And, you just kind of just don't think when you're out there. You just go see ball, hit ball, pretty much.
Absolutely. Coach Byers, decorated former coach of St. Pius. Glad to get that victory. All right, up next, how are you in the locker room? What's your really, personality? What are your motives like in the locker room with those guys?
I think I compare myself to a little bit like Andy Devers. If you ever heard anything about him, one of those guys who were always kind of yelling, making the jokes. If you heard Graham say Bama Cam on the broadcasting, it's kind of a joke around us that I'm going to Alabama, just keeping the vibes up. And I'm not too much of the motivator. I'm more of just keeping the good vibes.
Absolutely. If you know, you know. All right, in that stellar victory for the Thunder, really pick a play from yourself last week, one of those TFLs even. What was really going through your mind, and what adjustments did you make to really make those big plays?
There was a play, I think it was a quarterback. I got him in the backfield, it was one of the TFLs, and you got Denton yelling at us from the sideline. Everything's just going in circles, you're spinning. In the last second, I just think, just turn it out, and then you see a guard pulling, and I just started sprinting at the quarterback and dove at his ankles and got him down. And then, I got up and started screaming all over the place. It was awesome.
Absolutely. Those electric moments, they last a lifetime. All right, up next, how do you plan for the future? Definitely getting some more playing time in coming weeks, especially against North this week. How do you plan to really continue your dominant stretch here?
I'll kind of just keep up the same motives, just sticking with Brady and Brennan, getting everything on the same page, and really nothing will change. I mean, if you would have put me in any other game, I would have been ready to go perform. Now it's just you got to kind of chip on your shoulder, and you just a lot more pressure on you. You just got to perform, I guess, even better now.
Absolutely. As Sal Valera says, big-time players make big-time plays, and it can be anybody. It can be anybody on that team, offense, defense, or special teams. Speaking of those kickoff drills, they've been working out for you. All right. In the future, how do you hope to demonstrate these skills and those big moments from last week to your coaches to try to get yourself on the field more often in those starting situations?
I mean, obviously getting defensive player of the game is a pretty big feat, and just doing stuff like that and asking a lot more questions and just trying to get myself more involved. It's really, the pressure is just going to have to be doing more than what I did on Friday, which if you just don't think about it, it probably will come, and stuff like that, yeah.
And our final question, I asked Sam Charlton and Jack Godard this. What is your favorite post-game meal or snack?
I'd usually go with Cane's, but we have this tradition since sophomore year where all of us after the football game, we go to Taco Bell down in Ridgeview, and I kind of just get like 4 burritos or something like that, Baja Blast.
Yep, and if you win, you go to Taco Bell. If you lose, you go to Taco Bell. That's kind of a tradition here at the Academy. All right, that concludes this interview. Thank you, Cam, and we'll send it back up to the booth. As we welcome you back here to the district athletic complex of the Blue Valley School District. It's a 10-7 ball game. The Mustangs lead the Thunder by 3 points heading into the second half. The first half concluded with a blocked field goal by a group of St. James defenders that resulted in, a blocked field goal.
Yeah.
three less points. 3 less points for the Mustangs.
Which is huge how they get the ball back here, the Mustangs do.
Of course.
To not get any points there.
And Mary Claire, please provide us an update from around the EKL.
So Aquinas is up 1 against Rockhurst right now, 22-21. Huge matchup there as Rockhurst is 5-1 and Aquinas is 5-0. trying to snap their losing streak there. So Aquinas is up 22-21. It is halftime there. And then Mill Valley is down on Olathe West right now, 17-7. Halftime, the Jaguars had quite the morning this morning as the Today Show was coming to town here since it's Sunday Night Football. So the Today Show was there this morning at Mill Valley, and they're trying to get that win, but they're down right now, 17-7 on West, and we'll keep you guys updated on those scores. Some big games here around the area, Graham, just like you just said.
Thanks, Mary Claire, and we're back here for some Thunder football. The second half is getting ready to kick off here. Sal, what do the Thunder need to do after a, pretty, I won't sugarcoat it, a pretty blunt first half there?
Yeah, they're going to need to pick it up a little bit. This is not the same St. James team that we've seen go 4-1 on the season. They are just looking a little dysfunctional right now. They got to kind of, I'm sure Radke addressed it at half. Told them, hey, we got to get back at this. We play better than this. And I'm expecting them to come out of the half with a little bit more juice here, maybe making a couple big plays to stop North, but they're just going to need to play a little more consistency and just get it done. Just get it done.
And I think it all starts with the defense, as the Mustangs do get the ball to start the second half. A good defensive possession will go a long way for the rest of this game. And I think this offense just needs to be a little bit more aggressive, taking more shots on those one-on-one matchups. I know these receivers are going to win their matchups if given the opportunity, but they just haven't so far. Sticking to short gains has been good, getting them 7 points on the board, but you really got to just try to take the lead in this one.
Well, we know this offense is capable of scoring. They've shown it in the past weeks. They just kind of need to step it up and fill into what we know they can do.
Absolutely, and we've only taken one shot down the field, and we had it completed, but then it was eliminated by a false start from the offense. Thunder just need to play their football here, and the defense also needs to do their job as well. Let's come out with the win here.
Nearing the end of this halftime here. About a minute 30 left here on the clock.
A little bit of an extended halftime, as this is Blue Valley North's homecoming game.
And Elijah Shaw, the offensive lineman, is indefinitely out. He was carted off, so he'll not be in the game here for the Mustangs, which is a big loss. 6'8", big presence.
And Sal, it's your turn to read this word from our sponsors.
It's our favorite one of the week. Today, second half is brought to you by Aaron Barrett State Farm Insurance. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Go Thunder!
Woo! That's pretty weak, Sal.
I'm sorry, okay?
And tonight's game is brought to you by Freedom Physical Therapy and Training Center. From athletes to parents to grandparents, you deserve to move pain-free for the people and moments that matter most. Take back your strength. This is Freedom. Learn more at freedompttc.com. As it's go time here for this Thunder defense. Kickoff just moments away.
Thunder defense, he has set the tone here and get key stops here to give the ball back to the offense, see if they can put some points on the board and go ahead here as they're only down 3. Braden Stoker here will be kicking it off. Would be huge here if he can get a touchback and not allow a return here from the Mustangs.
Absolutely, maybe a repeat of his last kickoff. Bobbled at like the 1-yard line, and Banker made the tackle at the 15. Setting up a pretty good defensive drive for the Thunder. Looking for a repeat of that. As we get set to kick off here from the 40-yard line, it's Stoker, the sophomore. 12 minutes loaded up on the clock, 24 minutes left to play in this one. Thunder really need to get back on track if they want to win this game. And here we go. Second half football starts right now as that one will climb into the end zone. And it'll be a touchback.
Good kick there, and now this is the test. How is this Thunder defense going to come at the North offense out of this half? Are they going to have some more energy here, try to make those big plays that we know they can make? This first drive is going to be key. First 4 downs hopefully will be key to setting the tone for the rest of this half.
Yeah, this sets the tone here for the whole second half. And if they start off sloppy, that would not be good here for the Thunder.
And Anderson is back on for this second half of football with Augustus in the backfield. Oh,
Fumble.
Ball is out. Miscommunication. Anderson falls on it, luckily.
We've seen that 2 times already tonight, guys, for this Mustangs offense.
And they got to tighten that up if they want to keep this drive alive there.
Might have been a read option there. Anderson decided to keep the ball last second, and Augustus had already put his hands on it.
Yeah, you never really know on that one. Because sometimes Anderson might see something from the defense who's like, oh, I should take this one, when the running back's already going to take it.
And I must notice these junior receivers on the sideline, Neeson and Kirshner, getting ready for this second half. They're look ready to go. And he'll be brought down in the backfield. Look who it is. It's Brennan Jones and Gavin Puhala.
And this is the Thunder defense we know and love, showing up in the big time moments here, forcing a 3rd and very long to start out this quarter. Exactly what I said. They need to come out with energy, and they've done that.
Now it's 3rd and long, 3rd and 16. Thunder need to get a stop here. Cannot have any blown coverage here in the secondary.
Absolutely, this Thunder defense is putting on a show to start this drive. Setting up some good field position pending this 3rd down play. Anderson, he'll throw it quickly up the middle. It's number 88. He'll be brought down short of the line to gain. That'll force about a 4th and 10 there. Good reception there from Wes Regal, the junior tight end there on this team.
And that was a good job by St. James, making the 3rd down conversion impossible for North, and that's going to be key to forcing the punt here. Amazing job by this defense, exactly what I said, coming out with energy and some big time plays.
And also they're at the 13-yard line right now, which in high school football probably not going too far, as return man Burns at the 50-yard line.
Standing at midfield, hoping for some good field position. High snap.
Almost blocked.
Dilly gets it away. Billy will fair catch it at the 46-yard line. Good field position for this Thunder offense, and they need to come out swinging in this second half if they want to win this ball game.
They'll start from Mustangs territory here. Let's see, the defense has got some renewed energy. Let's see if this offense has got some of that juice too.
And this Thunder, the atmosphere here is starting to amp up here for this Thunder offense. I'm ready to see what they have to do.
Look for a shot down the field here, or wouldn't be surprised. Good position, 1st down, no better time to do it.
If they want to prove themselves, the time is now. Hornback with Jet in the backfield in motion. He'll hand off to House on 1st down. He'll run up the left side, and he'll be tripped up right around the line of scrimmage. Good tackle there from the senior linebacker. That's Rhett Daniels.
And a great job by the defense to read that play. Give House no room as Boozer's going to come in here for the 2nd down play.
Boozer, a great player for this offense. Good running back, only a sophomore, bright future in front of him. Averages about 5 yards a carry.
Hornback, 2nd down and 10. Boozer will take it up the middle. He's got some running room. He'll get close to the line to gain, maybe half a yard short there.
Just like I said there, guys, great carry there. 9-yard gain.
Good effort from the sophomore.
And that all started there from the offensive line, guys. Giving those gaps to Boozer for him to get through them.
And in comes Puhala for Canzaneri here.
1 yard to gain. Definitely got to bring in that number 1. Puhala playing the well-known fullback position here on this team. Played previously by those guys like Spencer Dom and those big guys. And Boozer will take it up the left side. He'll get the 1st down.
And Boozer just all business, gets the 1st down. And House will come right back in here for St. James. Good run by Boozer. Good showing from the sophomore here.
Absolutely giving Jake House a break here. He'll be up and ready to go for this new series.
As we're seeing here, St. James, an away game nevertheless, but a great student section here tonight.
And after the no gain on the first down in the last series, back to 1st and 10, moving the chains. Hornback, he'll drop back to throw. He'll look, he'll heave it for the end zone. It's Kirshner. Will he come down with it? The ball will fall incomplete.
That was really a 50-50 ball there. Good coverage there from the Mustangs secondary. That was Daniels in coverage. Kirshner almost hauls that one in, just can't, but he's got the next one. He's the #1 wide receiver in the 2027 class here in Kansas. Great wide receiver for the Thunder.
And yeah, Hornback putting it up there, good positioning. Just really contested there, hard for Kirshner to bring it in.
And that ball could have been picked.
Yeah.
As well as it could have been caught.
50-50 ballers, like I said.
2nd and 10. It's House up the middle. He looks for a hole. He'll find some room. Still on his feet. He'll get down to the 25-yard line.
And House fighting for every inch as we know him to do. And that's a great job.
And House always falls forward. Definitely, really, where you tackle him hits an extra yard almost every time.
Always. And it'll make it a third and medium, I'd say.
3rd and about 4 or 5 here for the Thunder.
That looked like it's 3rd and 3 here. They'll just hand it off to House here, I bet.
I think you got to really show the Mustangs your short passing game. As we'll see here, Hornback. Oh, he'll heave it. It looks like a little push off from Neeson. That's great defense from the defender.
It's decision time here for Radke. It's 4th and 3. What are they going to do here? Have a good drive already here. We're going to go for the field goal or stay on the field, and it looks like they'll stay on the field here. Key 4th and 3.
And that's a good deflection from the sophomore DB, Owen Smith, sitting at 5'9", 150. Definitely a mismatch on Kirshner, although proving to be superior on that play.
And in comes Mangini for Puhala here. Joshi making the aggressive play calls we know him for. He's not going to settle for 3 on this drive.
Heavy set on the left side. The Mustangs may be anticipating the run here. And Hornback will roll out right. Lineman falls over. It's McGinney in the backfield. Oh, he'll be brought down short of the line to gain. Maybe. What will they give him?
Tackle on the play, number 23, Matthew Harrington.
We'll see here.
Timeout for measurement.
And they're going to bring out the chains here.
I think he was short. It's really hard to see from up here. It'll be very close. I see a St. James coach pointing towards the Mustang side of the field. And it looks like it'll be short of the line to gain. The Mustangs will get the turnover on downs. McGinney just stopped in his tracks there on 4th down.
Well, the block before halftime of the field goal was huge. Nothing will ever beat the block on this very field in November of 2020 when St. James blocked a Miege extra point on the final play of the game to force overtime in the playoffs. The Thunder went on to win that game here at Blue Valley Northwest and win their first state title in Hutchinson.
And now the Thunder defense have to prove themselves once again like they did previously. Anderson, he'll heave it this time. It's up in the air. And Hornback playing DB. That's Nichols on the reception. And a flag after the flag. What do we have here?
Flags.
Maybe taunting there at the end of the play. That would be 15 yards.
As we await the decision here from the referees. Fantastic throw there from Anderson. We'll see what the result is. I believe the completion will withstand either way. Hornback, I don't know why he was in on defense there. Playing both sides of the ball as he did in week one.
Kind of had a double take there. I was like, is that Hornback?
Yeah, it is.
Huh.
after the play was over, unsportsmanlike.
Yep, exactly what I said. Yep, that backs them up. 15 yards, costly penalty there from the Mustangs that helps us. And that's 15 yards from the catch there. So back up 15 yards, they'll be at the 47.
Definitely helps there. Anderson looks to throw once again. He knows he can take a shot. Devers will be on his heels with Moyer and Chase. Oh, that's a block. That'll draw a flag. Augustus blocked Puhala in the back there as he was trying to make the tackle. That'll be another costly penalty.
That's 2 in a row.
And tonight's game is brought to you by Freedom Physical Therapy and Training Center. From athletes to parents to grandparents, you deserve to move pain-free for the people and moments that matter most.
Hornback was like Travis Hunter out there as he was playing both sides of the ball, guys.
And then that's a second costly penalty for
And as we'll reach out to another one of our sponsors, D. Pasquale Moore is a proud supporter of student athletics. Football teaches teamwork, perseverance, commitment, and sacrifice. Learn more at dmlawusa.com. And that'll be another penalty. They're basically backed up to where before that long completion.
They're really just hurting themselves here, guys. They were already all the way at the 30-yard line. Now they're all the way back at their own 44-yard line. Just can't happen for the Mustangs offense, but helps us. So that's good.
And those were 2 penalties that absolutely could have been avoided easily, even. And Augustus will take it up the left side on first down. He'll be brought down in the backfield.
And that's a great read.
That's Carter Shotkoski, the senior linebacker hybrid, getting into the backfield and bringing his man down.
And Shotkoski, great job there. Reads it like a book. Wraps him up, and that's a big tackle for loss. An amazing job.
Yeah, just great vision there from Shotkoski, getting in the backfield for the second time of the night. Tackle for loss there.
And Shotkoski, those open field tackles aren't 100% for anybody but Carter. Shotkoski has been making big open field tackles all year. Anderson, he'll throw it to the right side. It's Augustus once again. He'll be brought down by Puhala.
And
that'll force a 3rd and 14.
Puhala reading that play like a book. Great coverage.
Sorry, that's 3rd and about 17 there. 16 or 17.
And he'll wrap him up. Stop him. As this is going to be 3rd and very long. 3rd and a mile.
3rd and 18 here for the Mustangs. Defense got to lock in, like I said, on their coverages. Nothing silly downfield.
Anderson, he'll look to throw once again. Under pressure again. He'll be brought down. The ball is out. Did the Thunder get it?
Yeah, we got that. Forced by Devers, we got that one.
And Brennan Jones comes down with the football. It's a fumble and it's a turnover. And it's another spark of life for this Thunder team.
And the defense coming out and playing some amazing football here.
And this defense is proving themselves. This offense needs to realize and snap out of it. Snap back to reality, even as the wise words of Eminem.
And what, I mean, just amazing job there. Play after play after play. They got the momentum back after the big throw. And now the Thunder offense, here we go, exactly the same place they were. They're going to need to get down the field here and score.
And that was all about the timing and execution on that one from Brennan Jones.
Hornback out to Kirshner. He'll have some room to run. He'll get down to the 30.
I mean, he just punched the ball out of Anderson's hands there. Nothing he could really do about it. Jones, great job there in execution from that defense on 3rd and long.
And going back to Eminem lyrics, oh, there goes gravity. For the Mustangs, oh, there goes the football.
Thunder have to take advantage here. They're now at their 30-yard line. Got to get something off this.
Hornback. It's House. Another chance off the left side. He'll be brought down after a gain of about 2 or 3 there.
Great job by House. Just kind of trying to fight for some extra yards.
This offense just needs to click back in as they've been doing all year. I think once we find our footing and our ground, I think we'll do great things in this one as Boozer comes back in.
And we will get a first down on that one, so they move the chains. House comes out to get some rest.
House picking up the first down for his team. The Thunder on the doorstep of the red zone. Need to capitalize on this drive badly. Hornback, he'll roll out right. He's got a man on his heels. He'll jump out of it. He'll take it himself. Boom! Hornback led with his head into the linebacker. That was Brock Maslowski, the DB, the senior.
And Hornback, no fear once again, just going all at it. Last year in this game, in a game against North, absolutely laid a man out, looking to do that again for the second year in a row. But a great run there.
And I thought Hornback was going to win that one. It was really 50-50. Nobody really won that interaction.
Going back to that fumble there, Andy Devers is a little shaken up here again, and his fingers taped up. Looked like he may have gotten him jammed.
Hornback, second down and long. He'll take it himself up the middle. He'll look for some more contact, and he'll get it after getting the first down.
Good run by Hornback there. And also a good job by the O-line opening up a hole for him. He'll sneak right through it. An amazing job.
Hornback, first down and 10 from the 17-yard line. Jet in motion. It'll be a handoff. It's House. He'll find some room. He'll get down to the 7. 6 or 7 yard line there.
And out comes Canzaneri, in comes Mangini, so a little trickery up the sleeves of St. James here, but a good run by House, making it a 2nd and short. And here we go. St. James in prime touchdown position here, deep in the red zone.
Hornback, hands off to House. Some more work. He'll gain about 1 there, down to the 5-yard line. He'll be close to the first down. It'll be a 3rd down and about 1.
3rd and 1 here. Thunder have to get a first down, so they have to get in the end zone here. Have to take advantage of this fumble.
I think first down's first priority, although the 6 points would be very, very helpful. Hornback. Look who it is. It's House. Fights for the goal line. Looks like he hit the pylon, but they'll call him short.
Oh, just short there for House. But he'll get the first down. And it is going to be from the 1 yard line, maybe inches from the goal line here.
Tush push territory, dare I say.
Hopefully we don't have to run it 4 times in a row.
Hornback, he might take it himself here. Ooh, House brought down behind the line. That's number 22, once again, Aiden Bolton, putting on a show here for this Mustangs defense as Mangini comes back in for Puhala.
Looking like Nick Bolton out there from the Mustangs defense.
2nd down and goal from the 4.
Second down and goal here from the 3. Looks like Mangini will take the direct snap.
Saw this last week.
End up being a handoff to House, and he'll get in some trickery for the touchdown. It's your boy, Jake House, for 6 points, giving a Thunder a 3-point lead here, and another spark to this honestly up and down game here for the Thunder.
House with the house call to put St. James on the board for the first time in the 2nd half. And that is a great 6 points. That's exactly what you need for some life back with this offense.
Little razzle-dazzle there from the offense of the St. James Academy Thunder. House gets in the back of the end zone with his 9th touchdown on the year.
Number 9. As Ewing's on for the extra point. Hold is good, kick is up, almost blocked, but it is good regardless. The Thunder hold a 4-point lead nearing the end of this 3rd quarter.
That is amazing for St. James. Finally getting on the board in the 2nd half here.
And that SJA touchdown is presented by Claudic Wealth Management. Claudic Wealth Management helps to fit all the pieces of the financial puzzle together. Schedule a free assessment by texting GO Thunder to 913-402-6099. That is 913-402-6099. That's Claudic Wealth Management.
Guys, that all started with the defense there, forcing that fumble with Brennan Jones there, and then the offense did their job, just like we see here. Little trickery there. House gets in the back of the end zone. And great job there from the offense.
That ball was bobbled by Hornbeck. The transfer ended up being successful, and House got into the end zone. Some pay dirt for 6.
Absolutely. It's not how you start, it's how you finish. They got in the back of the end zone.
Absolutely, Mary Claire.
When I think we all had a feeling when Mangini came back that there was going to be some trickery with him and Hornbeck in the backfield, and we get to see it right there. That's just an amazing backfield to have. Mangini, Hornbeck, 2 guys who can throw, and Hornbeck and House, 2 guys that can run.
They've done that for 2 straight weeks now. Direct snap there from Mangini, and both resulted for a touchdown.
Stoker line drive kick into the end zone. It'll be caught, and it'll be a touchback. The Mustangs will start their drive from the 20-yard line.
This could be huge here if the Thunder defense get another big stop. The momentum shifts to our side. We could go up by more than 7 points.
We'll see if the defense can make another big play here.
And they've been proving themselves. This second half has been absolutely lights out for this Thunder defense. Anderson and Augustus, the double-A backfield. He'll throw out to the right side. Troyer read it well, and he'll end up getting him down, forcing the gain of about 3 or 4 there. The senior backup linebacker, Ryan Troyer, read that play very well.
Good read there by the senior, stopping him there for about a gain of 5, it looks like, and that'll make it 2nd and medium. St. James defense coming to life here.
Anderson, once again, looks to throw.
Pressure off the edge.
Pressure from all sides. And he'll be shoved out of bounds there at the 25-yard line, forcing a 3rd and medium.
Yeah, Puhala almost got up. Puhala almost got to him there in the backfield on that rush from the side. Like I said, keys to this game is going to be the blitz, and they've done it well tonight.
Sorry, I was going to water.
3rd and 5 here. Thunder defense need to get a stop here to build their momentum.
Anderson 3rd and 5. He'll look to throw. And he'll be brought down by Jones once again. Jones is making a name for himself in the backfield.
Jones living back there once again. Will break through and get the stop. And that'll make it a long 4th down and force yet another punt, it looks like.
And Jones absolutely dominating this second half in this backfield here for the Mustangs. Definitely a force of nature. As this will run to the end of the 3rd quarter here. The Thunder hold the lead. It's 14-10.
Got to get your 4 fingers up, guys. Going to the 4th quarter. Thunder leads by 4 to the Mustangs.
And at the end of the 3rd quarter, it's St. James 14, Blue Valley North 10. You're watching St. James Academy Football live here on the Thunder Broadcasting Network. We'll be right back after this. Alrighty, as we welcome you back here, it's 4th quarter football. The Thunder hold a 4-point lead here. As the Thunder defense is battling after a brief sack from Brennan Jones on the last play of the 3rd quarter. And both sides of the ball, this Thunder team has been more aggressive in the second half, forcing the 4th down and long.
This could be good field position again.
Absolutely. Gavin Dilley on for the punt. He'll be punting from inside his own 10. This one's up, and away. A line drive punt. Across midfield, it'll take a really good bounce.
Great punt there.
That'll get down all the way to the 33.
That's just unfortunate because you really don't think it's going to make that bounce when it goes all the way to the 30-yard line.
And that's a 50 or 60-yard punt there from Dilly.
And a stroke of luck there with the bounce. Now, for football, guys, is a 4-quarter game. They're going to have, St. James are going to have to play all 4 quarters here and hold this lead for the last 12 minutes of this game. Maybe add on to it, hopefully, with this drive. Making it a 2-score game would be key here.
And no turnovers as well. Cannot turn the ball over.
Hornback, he'll throw quickly out the right side. It's Neeson. Have a good blocker. He'll be grabbed by the ankle and brought down at the 36. That'll be close to the line to gain, maybe a 2nd and 2 here.
Good pass. Neeson bringing it in, getting a couple good blocks. Grabbed by the ankle there, unfortunately. Will not get the first, but he's close.
Yeah, it'll be 2nd and 2 here. Got 8 yards on that play.
Wide open playbook here for this Thunder offense. What will offensive coordinator Matt Josie draw up for this one? It's Hornback in the backfield once again. He'll look to throw this time. He'll fire. It's Canzoneri caught in midfield. And he'll be brought down by a pair of defenders across midfield at the 40-yard line. Preston Canzoneri with his first reception of the night. And the last time we played here against the Huskies, he went off, having 2 touchdowns. Definitely his best game of the year.
Yeah, Canzoneri went off here last time, and Hornback going off there. Had defenders bearing down on him. Finds Canzoneri with a beautiful pass. And that'll be a very good switching of the fields as they are now in Mustangs territory.
Absolutely had that pressure on the right side. Good poise in the pocket there from Hornback with that completion to Canzoneri to move the chains.
Hornback, he'll hand off to House up the right side, a stretch, and he'll be brought down by the ankle at the 37.
Yeah, the Mustangs defense have been doing a good job tonight of making sure House doesn't break out for those big 20, 30-yard runs. Only contained, I think, to about 1 or 2 of those. But just always contained to 3 to 6 yards on every handoff.
As they break the huddle across midfield here down to the 38-yard line. It's 2nd and 7 for this Thunder offense. They're driving, trying to make this one a 2-possession game. Hornback, he'll take the snap, fake the handoff, he'll roll out right. Good blocking from Bright. And Hornback will take it himself, and he'll get out of bounds at about the 33.
Great job there from Hornback, just rolling out to the right. Had acres of green space in front of him and just made a run there. And it's 3rd and 3 here. Thunder need to convert on this one to move the chains and get an opportunity here to get in the back of the end zone.
Key conversion here. See what Joshi calls.
Hornback, hand off to House on the right side. He's got jet blocking, and he'll be wrapped up once again. That'll force the 4th down.
Huge stop there from the Mustangs. Really just unlucky there from the Thunder offense. I mean, almost didn't get that tackle there, but did. Now it's 4th and 4 as we lost a yard on that one. Thunder offense gonna stay on this field. Need a big play here from Hornback and House in the backfield.
And you need to convert here, not giving the Mustangs a chance to run some clock and then put more points on the board. Definitely trying for the hard count first.
As that would be a 1st down. It's only 4th and 4.
House in motion left. He'll take the snap. He'll look to throw. He's under pressure. Hesitant. Jet brought it down.
That is a 1st down there. Great job there from Hornback. Threaded the needle there. 2 guys there double covered. Great job there from Canzoneri.
In Hornback. Double clutching it to Jet at the 30-yard line. Getting the 1st down and keeping this drive alive as more time ticks off the clock. as we're under 9 minutes here. The Thunder looking to put more points on the board and making this one out of reach for the Mustangs. Hornback, he'll roll out left this time. Looking for a big play. Good block from House. He'll take it himself. Good blocking. He'll get down to the 15. Hornback using his legs once again.
And that was Hornback as he was going out. I think we'll see it here. First of all, great run from him. But then Canzaneri absolutely blocking a man there.
And Canzaneri, not the largest of wide receivers, definitely making a big play in the open field.
You could hear that. You could hear the contact from up here. I heard some clocking of some pads. That was a great run by Hornback to get the first down. Now St. James in the red zone here. See what they can do.
You need to capitalize. Mangini in motion. Hornback will take it himself once again. He'll direct traffic and he'll be brought down in the backfield.
Unfortunate there. Hornback just kind of into the back of his own lineman, hoping an alley would open up for him. Unfortunately, it didn't.
And that play just did not develop. It wasn't a bad play call at all with Mangini in motion. It's 2nd down and 8 here. From inside the red zone at the 14. Godar snaps it to Hornback. He'll hand off to House. Looking, directing traffic. He'll find himself on the left side, inside the 10. One man to beat. He'll get shoved out of bounds at the 3-yard line.
House gets the first down. Good run by him. A great job by House, using his awareness, finding the open lane, and he'll get the first down. It's 1st and goal for St. James.
Great job there from House, hitting that stutter step, and then he just ran right down that left sideline there and got a first down for this Thunder offense.
And as you can see here, a packed, sold-out student section here. It's a red out this week. First down inside the 5.
Got to capitalize on this one.
It's scoring time. Hornback, hands off. Look who it is. It's Jake House. Oh, he'll slip. And he is angry at that one. He's been slipping and sliding all night. That turf, the turf monster has just been too prominent tonight.
Yeah, and a lot of frustration from House there. Felt like he could have had a chance. You just got to stay cool there. That's an unfortunate slip for him. Can't really control that.
And I think that adds motive to this next play. I think he'll get in here. Maybe some more trickeration with Mangini coming in. Hornback fakes the handoff. He'll be under pressure. He'll roll out right, using that blazing speed. He'll spin and get brought down inside the 5 once again. The Thunder can just not get into the end zone.
And a lot of pressure brought there by the defense.
Yeah, that was Henry Hauser in his face there for Hornback.
You can see we're having some fun up here in the booth.
You can see my hand. Peace out to everybody watching. There's some equipment in the way.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Yeah, got a score here. Tight set on the left side. Hornback. He'll roll out left. He'll look to throw. He's got a man. He's got himself all the way. John Hornback on the keeper. He's been using his legs to perfection all night and making it a 2-possession game. A 10-point lead here for the Thunder. After a pretty bleak first half, they've turned it around.
And Hornback showing up there, rolling out, finds the lane, says, I'll take it in myself.
Thank you very much.
And a big score there, puts them up 10 big ones here. And that is a 2-score lead. Amazing job by St. James to rally in the second half.
Great job there from Hornback. He made one man miss, made another look lost, and took it to the house and put 6 points on the board for a 7th touchdown on the season.
Ewing, the extra point, it's up. And it's good. He's been absolutely knocked down on those extra points this year. As we bring it to one more of our sponsors. The Catholic Education Foundation provides scholarships to children from low-income families so they can attend a Catholic school in the Archdiocese of Kansas City and Kansas. This school year, CEF will provide over 2,000 scholarships totaling over $5.5 million. All CEF-funded students would not be able to attend Catholic schools without scholarships. CEF is helping to keep many schools open in the Archdiocese of Kansas City and Kansas. To sponsor a student in need, contact the Catholic Education Foundation at cefks.org.
And we've already seen tonight, Hornback's dual threat athleticism makes him very tough for opposing defenses. And we see he plays baseball and also some basketball as well.
An absolute athletic freak at the quarterback position on the St. James team.
With the speed he's been showing this year, he should come try out for track.
Absolutely, Sal. And he's been playing DB.
Yeah, he's been all over the field tonight.
As Stoker is on once again to kick into the wind here tonight. Stoker, this one's up and away, another line drive kick. That one will go into the end zone, and the Mustangs will start yet again at the 20-yard line.
And guys, the Thunder are up 21-10 right now, all because of the defense making that crucial stop there and had that fumble, and then we got into the back of the end zone. Defense made another key stop, and then we scored. All starts with the defense, but then also on the offensive side, offensive line doing their job as well, with Godar and Spencer leading the group.
Some of the greatest coaches of all time have said defense wins championships. And the St. James defense showing why that saying is true.
The defense looking to put the nail in the coffin as Puhala blitzes. Anderson will get that throw out to Lemon on the left side, or near side. He'll get up to the 30-yard line.
Gonna get a little pass, pull it in, get out of bounds. And it'll be a moving of the chain, or almost a moving of the chain, sorry, for North.
2nd and 1 here for the Mustangs. Trying to make something happen here.
He'll be rolling out right. Ball is out. Ceiling got there.
Yeah, I think Mustangs have it though. Yep, they do. Still good job though for punching it out there from the Thunder defense, making some crucial plays tonight.
Ceiling and Moyer, the 22-55 duo, making sure that ball got on the ground, although the Mustangs retained possession.
Still a great job to knock that ball out. That's showing the perseverance this defense has had coming out of half. Playing on a different level tonight.
And good to see Clutch Cam Ceiling in here for the hopefully last defensive drive of the game. Anderson will throw up the left side. That'll be complete there, right at the 30-yard line.
That'll be incomplete there. Touch the ground there. Incomplete pass there.
Good eyes there.
Fourth down, 4th and 9. Punting unit will come out again. Great job there from the Thunder defense. Game sealing stops here. As there's 5 minutes to go in this 4th quarter, and this Thunder offense can just drain all the clock.
And they're going for it. You really have to. It's a 2-score game, 5 minutes left.
2-score game. Here we go. Can the defense show up? Like I said, big-time players make big-time plays. This defense is full of them. Here we go.
Most likely seal at the 15-yard line.
With a stop here. Game is on ice. And will it continue?
Yes.
It will.
They do.
First down, Mustangs. Clutch there from Anderson.
And a good pass. Way to get the first down there. And that's going to be a crucial first down. They'll keep their drive moving, but they got to put some tempo in it as this clock is running.
I mean, there's 5 minutes left, so honestly, they have time, and they still have all 3 of their timeouts. I don't think that's really the problem right now. They just need to keep moving the chains.
Anderson surveying the defense. He'll take it himself. He'll try to get out of bounds, and he will. Stopping the clock.
And good read by Anderson there. Saw the pressure coming from all angles and just kind of rolls out. Doesn't got a man open, holds it. Gets out of bounds. Good ball security there. They've already had a little trouble with ball security tonight. Don't want to jeopardize anymore.
And that's what good players do. He ran out of bounds there to stop the clock instead of just staying in bounds.
Anderson once again, 2nd and 6. He'll look to throw. He'll heave it.
Wide open.
It's Lemon. He'll bring it in. Will he get out of bounds? Or will he stay in bounds? It looks like he will.
What a catch there. Got 1 foot in there. Great catch there from Jax Lemon, making a big play for his team. He averages 22 yards per catch with over 200 yards on the season. Also plays basketball as well. Good player for this Mustangs team.
From the 40, across midfield, Anderson takes it up the middle himself. He'll run into the entire line. Ball was out. They'll blow the play dead regardless.
Ball came out, and then it looked like it just got kicked out all the way back. Ref will whistle it dead, but just meets an absolute wall there.
You know, they blew it dead because of the stop of forward progression, but they really could have let that one live a little bit longer.
Yeah. Maybe would have got the fumble too.
Ball was forced out by Devers. That looked like a pretty clean play to me. Although ensuring safety, the referees made the right decision.
Sealing for Jones, late sub there.
Anderson looks to throw. Jones getting in the backfield, forcing the throw early. It'll be complete to Nichols regardless, down to the 30. The Mustangs are driving once again, although running some clock.
Yeah, down 2 scores. They need to score quickly here if they want to stay in this game. Because as soon as Thunder gets the ball back, they're going to try to run as much clock as they can.
Anderson looks to throw once again. He'll throw down the middle. It's complete to Lemon. Made a fantastic grab there.
And that'll move the chains here. Boydson meets him in the air there. Takes him out, but a great job to hold on to the ball there.
Yeah, great job there. Just a great drive here for the Mustangs offense. Just moving the chains each and every time and really draining this defense for the Thunder. Thunder need to hold their own here.
They're still running clock. He'll throw right away. Nichols bobbled it. It's incomplete. Lots of players toppling over on that one.
Yeah, just bobbled the catch there.
Timeout here for the Thunder. Just 2 things happening in this timeout right now. First of all, just giving them some rest, some well-needed rest, as the Mustangs are just pushing them all the way down the field. These players are tired, but also just be contained in your coverage here. Nothing silly can happen. Just stay contained in your coverages and keep doing what you're doing.
3:34 to go in this one. The Mustangs are looking to put this one back within reach.
St. James just wanted to run a little bit more clock here. Speaking of running, tomorrow morning St. James cross country heads to Pleasant Ridge. Varsity boys get the week off, so it's going to be us JVers hitting the course hard tomorrow.
You're on
It'll be
JV?
a fun meet. Yeah, I'm a JV warrior.
A senior on JV, Sal.
Hey, there's 2. There's 2 of us.
Who's the
Shout
other
out
one?
my boy Tommy Millard.
Oh yeah, we love Tommy.
We love you, man. Nah, us JV warriors are going to take care of business tomorrow.
I'll be hearing of that. It's Anderson. He'll look to throw. Good blocking pancake there from the offensive lineman.
And it'll get out of bounds. Good job by the O-line.
I got you, brother. Like, I got a really good shot of your brother. So.
Need a key stop here. 3rd and 6.
Anderson. Bowden. Devers. He'll throw to the end zone.
Right.
It's dropped
Wow.
by Nichols. Wow, that's not something you usually see.
He was wide open, guys, back there.
And that should have been an easy touchdown for Blue Valley. But unfortunately, a bobbled catch there.
And we'll take that as well. God was on our side on that one with that drop. And now, looks like the field goal unit will happen.
And could have brought them right back into this game.
And Stutes will be back on for this field goal. Trying to put it within 9, or sorry, within 8.
Already had a block before half.
That one's up. Looks wide left.
It's good.
But it's good.
Puhala diving, trying to get the block there.
This Thunder field goal unit on the defense has just been stellar.
Interesting decision there, guys. I mean, they didn't decide to go for it on that one, so they put a lot of trust on their defense here. Defense for the Mustangs need to get a stop here in order for their offense to come back out here, because it's not like they're going to do an onside kick here with 3:15 left in this game.
Yeah, big stop's going to be needed.
The Thunder defense are doing what they have done all season outside of the Aquinas game of holding firm in the second half. They really need more of that right now. I feel like the summer conditioning program is paying off here in October since that last drive there for the Mustangs.
This Thunder offense just trying to seal the deal with 3 minutes remaining, just trying to chew the clock, although still gaining yardage in those first downs.
Thunder offense really just need to take care of the ball here, cannot have a fumble.
And the Mustangs still have 2 timeouts to their advantage. The Thunder with all 3.
Wait, one's down again. Max, your pants down.
This Blue Valley North kickoff is away. That's a booming kick. That'll get way into the end zone.
Studs kickoff into the end zone. Thunder takes over first and 10 from the 20-yard line.
Did Grant just make another 6-yard jump?
This Thunder offense looking to put the nail in the coffin. This Blue Valley North sideline or student section has dwindled. House up the right side. He's got blockers. He'll gain a few more.
You see that guy, he's trying to stay in bounds there, to not get out of bounds, to stop the Clark. Great job there from House, being aware, and ball security is absolutely huge on this drive, guys.
And that'll be a gain of 7. So House getting the run there, stays in bounds. The clock continues to run.
And that also helps as well for the Thunder to not burn any timeouts that they might need. You never know, coming down to the end of this one.
Second and 3 or 4 here for the Thunder. Canzoneri in motion. It'll be another run up the middle. It's House. He'll fight through contact. And he'll fall forward for the first down.
You said it earlier, Graham. House always falling forward. That's a great first down there.
And sometimes backwards is forward. Looks like he fell backwards, but forwards on the field for a gain.
Indubitably.
And the offense needs to stay somewhat aggressive to get a few first down and use up all the Mustang timeouts as well. As they got one here, another one would most likely, well, actually not seal it because the Mustangs still have those 3 timeouts, but at least 2 more, and then we should be good.
Hornback on first down. He'll roll out left. He's got Canzoneri. He'll shovel it off to him. He'll get brought down in bounds after a gain of about 2 or 3.
And this forces guys, the Mustangs, to take timeouts, like I was just saying.
And North calls their second timeout of the half. They've got just 1 remaining as we're inside 2 minutes in this one.
And now under 2. This is going to be key here if St. James and score a first down. That would put Blue Valley to the point, put St. James to the point where they can kind of need this one out, it looks like.
And Rockers just blocked an Aquinas punt. Although Aquinas holds a 7-point lead with just 6 minutes remaining in the 4th quarter. We're still providing live updates on that one.
Yeah, also Mill Valley's down 14-31 right now after a 70-yard touchdown pass from Brody Hale, as he's having himself a season with almost 1,000 yards on the season out there for Olathe West.
I would like to say, I think I was the only person on the pregame show who picked Olathe West.
Really?
Y'all didn't believe in them. I did.
Honestly, you know, The only reason why I picked Mill Valley was because the hype of this of that game.
And that's understandable.
Yeah, Brody Hale is an insane quarterback out there for West.
I was not familiar with his game.
Oh yeah, he is him.
As House takes it up the middle.
Second time, another timeout here. Another timeout here from North. This is going to be third down here. St. James trying to convert on this one.
A first down will just about seal it.
Yeah, as I was saying, Olathe West has a great team with Sam Quizbazowski. Senior has 675 rec yards on the season, along with 11 total touchdowns. And then, like I was saying, Brody Hale, the senior, over 1,000 yards on the season with 14 total touchdowns and only 3 interceptions. But also Mill Valley has a good team as well with Blake Jake, 12 touchdowns on the season. They have Max Piva, the running back, with 8 total touchdowns, and Reggie Reese, K-State commit. So good teams playing against good teams.
As Hornback looks to steal this one on this play. It's third down and 6. House in motion right. This is the game right here. Hornback, he'll fight through, around him, and he'll have more room. And it looks like he's got a bad injury and insult. He's in for the touchdown.
And Hornback finds an open lane and opens up the Jets. Touchdown, Hornback. And that if anything seals the game. We said it would be sealed with a first down. Hornback said, I'll go ahead and get 7 more.
Absolutely.
Great job by Hornback.
Absolutely. He turned on the Jets, and it was good night from there. Clear sailing in the middle of the field with his 8th touchdown on the season.
And Hornback, like I said, adding insult to injury on that one.
And you just can't dictate what you can't catch with Hornback speed, as he was just flying down the field.
Ewing looking to put this one up and good. It's short, but it's good regardless.
Consistency on extra points, but Hornback, amazing run there. John, such a nice guy to be around, nice guy to get to talk to. I got to interview him last time we were here for the Northwest game on the post-game show at Sportscaster. Such a nice dude, always puts faith first. Just a great guy, and it's great to see him succeeding. As we'll watch it here. Back again, Hornback found his lane, and he was gone. No one in front of him. North DB's trying to catch him, but just chasing dust.
Yeah, as I said earlier, he's such a dual threat quarterback, guys. I mean, you see the speed there. You just can't dictate it when he's already gone. And he puts 6 points on the board for this Thunder team. Thunder up 2 touchdowns, 28-13, and they've just pulled away here. Nothing the Mustangs can do about it.
And this kickoff is away. The Mustangs will take it in the end zone. It's a touchback. Just 1:40 to go. Are the Mustangs going to try to heave it downfield, or are they just going to accept defeat? He'll throw up the right side. It's Nichols. He'll stay in bounds, and then he'll get out of bounds.
Good catch by Nichols. Fighting for a couple extra yards there. That'll move the chains. As the Mustangs going to want to put one more score, it looks like, on the board.
Even if they do get a touchdown here, just wouldn't be enough. They have to get a touchdown, onside kick, touchdown, and field goal.
Anderson looks to throw. Troyer trying to get in the backfield. He'll throw out. It's complete to his receiver across midfield and out of bounds.
They'll get just over midfield there.
And that's Will McGonigal on the reception. It looks like it'll just be too little too late for the Mustangs.
I will say they are doing a good 2-minute drill here, getting out of bounds, getting big chunk plays and out of bounds. It's a good 2-minute drill from them.
They really could have used it on previous drives. Anderson, he'll look to heave. Almost sacked. And he'll try to fight to get out of bounds. His knee might have been down in bounds. We'll see what the referees call.
Yep, call him out of bounds on that one. 1:17 on the clock.
And Jones hawking him down there, saying you're not going to just get a walk out of bounds here. Great hustle from the senior.
I don't know when the last time that the Thunder started the season 5-1, but they really have some good momentum, and they can build on to the next week.
Pass complete to number 14, Will McGonigal. Gain of 5 on the play, brings up 2nd down and 5.
And it looks like they'll close their 2-week business trip with 2 wins. They head home next week against Capon and then Blue Valley West.
You always love when you can go on the road and still dominate and still play your style of football on command. As Anderson backs up, some wizardry. He'll throw across his body. That will be incomplete and out of bounds.
Absolutely. I mean, Graham, just like you said, it's just a level of greatness that they have. They know every time they step on the football field, they're going to dominate, but they're also going to be great each and every opportunity they get out here because they're playing the game they love, also with their brothers and not wanting to let each other down. And this is a business trip. Like I said, this is not just, oh, we're going on the road. Business trip, going to get those 2 wins, and they might tonight, as it looks like they will.
Anderson up the middle, it's caught. Inbounds, they got to hurry up. They got a minute to try to win it. Don't know if that's going to happen.
A minute to put a couple more points on the board here.
Absolutely. Some insurance. He'll heave for the end zone. It's one man. Incomplete there. Good defense by Myers.
And like I said in our opening script, I mean, we've got to get some credit here to the Mustangs offense. They only put up 1 touchdown in the span of 2 games, and they're doing a great job tonight as they've scored 13 points, but their offense is doing well, and they can continue that to the next week.
And I really think that this game was a little bit closer than it should have been, and that's really due to the lack of aggression from this Thunder offense in the first half.
Yeah, St. James was not the same team we'd seen all season in that first half, but after halftime, Radke must have said something as
Endeavors is definitely shaken up.
Left wrist there.
That one will be heaved towards the end zone. Almost picked off by Troyer out of his hands.
Troyer read that great, almost picked it off.
Give me the last card.
Anderson looks to throw. He'll throw it.
What a
fantastic grab.
Yeah, what a great tackle as well there.
Clock is still running, 16 seconds left. Will they be able to put up a score here? He'll throw the fade ball to Nichols. It'll be incomplete.
Also, I think what is key also for this Mustangs offense, they had Elijah Shaw, like I said, 6'8", 260 on their line that went out with the injury, and that was huge because we really haven't seen. Anderson he's had time in the pocket, but not as much as we saw in the first 4 or 5 snaps that Shaw had in this game, so that's also huge.
And the student section that's remaining here after this win, heading down to the fence, getting ready for the victory dance, as it'll likely be after this play here.
Anderson looks to throw. It's their last chance. Nichols gets out of bounds. There's 2 seconds remaining.
2 seconds, 1st and goal.
That's good for another Mustang. First down. First and goal, Mustangs.
And it looks like that will conclude the ball game here. The Thunder will have a 28-13 victory over Blue Valley North, although they do want another play. I feel like he did get out of bounds in time.
Yeah, I agree. They initially put 1 second on the clock. I mean, this game really came down to defensive execution, and the Thunder did great at the end, and that's why they came out with the victory, and the offense did their part as well.
We'll see what the discussion here is.
Timeout, Blue Valley, their third and final. Please put 5 seconds on the clock.
And I don't think they had any more timeouts. They're going to give them 5 more seconds. And we like to thank tonight's sponsors for TBN's broadcast of St. James Academy Football. We would also like to shout out our production team: Will, Bella, Zach Grant, Caroline, Max, Amy, Juan, Peter. And I'm Graham Warner alongside Sal Valera and Mary Claire Zacharias as we conclude this one here at the DAC, the District Athletic Complex of the Blue Valley School District. We've got 1 or 2 more plays here until we can all go home happy. Anderson, the final play in this one. He'll look to throw. He'll fire. It's Nichols.
It's touchdown.
It's caught. Touchdown. Blue Valley North. Looked incomplete, but they'll count it. And we've got 2 seconds remaining. We'll hold off on the victory dance just for a few more
and he's shaking
minute
up,
seconds.
And he's shaking up on that one, as he was on the play right before that one.
And a good pass there for the touchdown.
Yep, and Blue Valley North just playing to the final seconds, just like all coaches teach. As maybe if there was 10 seconds on the board right now, guys, if they would make this field goal, extra point, and then go for the onside kick, you never know what could happen, but there's only 2 seconds left on the clock. Nothing crazy will happen, but the coach is in the middle of the field right now.
And I really got to say, I think we're obviously going to win this game, but the loss of Andy Devers, he looked really shaken up on that left wrist. Might be out for a few weeks, if not more. Definitely going to be a tough loss on the St. James defensive line.
And it's another loss on the D-line. A multitude of injuries so far this year.
And the kick is up, and the kick is good. It'll be an 8-point ball game with just 2 seconds remaining. North, if they're smart, they'll go for the onside kick here.
Yep, they'll go for the onside kick here, and if they recover it, few laterals, but I think the defensive special teams got this. Maybe put some players on offense on the field here, but I think the Thunder are in shape and will come out here with the win.
And the last time it came down to this was against the Tigers of Blue Valley High School, where Brady Boydston recovered the game-sealing onside kick. We'll definitely see him on the hands team line here for this onside attempt.
Yep. And Jet, Kirshner, and Neeson are all out there.
And all you got to do is get possession of the ball, and it's over. Ladies and gentlemen, it's over.
And this was a great second half by St. James. I think we've said it a couple times tonight, but it's been a great, they came out of the half with a new energy that we didn't see in the first half of that game. But just a great job by them to kind of come out, take the lead back, and hold on to it.
And it looks like Ben Stutz will be on for the onside kick attempt.
So just watch here if the Mustangs do get it, just a few laterals, but if not, this game's over. Thunder coming out with the 8-point win over the Mustangs, as the Thunder will move to 5-1, sorry, I apologize. And then the Mustangs will move to 2-4.
Come on. I mean, there's 2 seconds.
Stutz. He'll kick it far. I don't know what they're doing there.
Yeah, what?
Very confusing, but there's 1 second on the clock. Just call it. Let's go home.
Yeah,
We want to go home.
Well, honestly, they're just going to bull rush all the guys up the middle, trying to get a fumble, and then get in the back of the end zone. But that means they have to go for 2, and there won't be enough time left with only 1 second on the clock.
And if
they'll just be in victory
in that
formation.
kickoff return, if he would have waited just another second to kneel.
Yeah, that's true.
Although it won't matter.
Yeah.
And victory formation will do this one again. The Thunder will win this one 28-20. Taking home a win on the road, concluding their 2-game road trip. We'll head back home to the academy to play Cape and Mount Carmel, coming in from Wichita next week. And on behalf of our Director of Broadcasting, Cohen Merrick, and our Director of Educational Programming, Sam Rockford, we thank you for watching the Thunder Broadcasting Network, and we bid you good night. Go Thunder, God bless.